jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back
Shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. Let's get right down to it. This is my review, my first review on Pop the Balloon. It won't be my last one. We won't be going in order. I just feel like, it's a pretty interesting topic to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I put the thumbnail up there, Pleasing the Impossible. It is and has started to be a very popular format. Once again, Kevin Samuels was up here. He had a format that women would call in, and he would give them his, rebuttal or give them an interview. And a lot of women didn't like it. And those women that Kevin Samuels was talking about, pretty much you can find on Popping the Balloon. Yes, you can find them in Pop the Balloon. Real talk. You can find some of these women at Pop the Balloon. It's just, he did it in an interview format. This is lining them up in front of everybody and switching roles. Let me talk to you now. This is what you call role reversal. Kevin Samuels passed away. There had to be someone else up next to basically make something stick where the women can pretty much have the advantage to selectively choose to pop the balloon. Popping the balloon means they're not looking to go out or extend their time with the chosen man that's on deck, or they can keep their balloon and questions will be asked in an extension to what they next move want to be. Do they want to go out on a date? Because the man have to basically narrow down to one female, one woman, and they attempt to take it from there. But for those of you that have been paying attention, this has become controversial. And it's not just my sisters, man. It's not just my sisters. This is just all bad for women in general. The show itself is not bad. It's just, man, this is real life. This is what we got to deal with right now. This is real life problems. This is real life problems. And your boy WCS is going to do my reaction. I'm not going to take too much of your time. We're going to get right down to it. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get right down to it. And we're going to talk about this. Yes, sir. We're going to talk about this. Let's get down to it.
Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. Yeah.
Now, first off, there are some very attractive women aesthetically that's in front of you. Yes. These are some nice looking, attractive women. They can have all sorts of flavors, you know what I'm saying, in this lineup. You're going to see the tattoos. You're going to see the outfits. You're going to see the type of dress, the attire. You're going to see the hair. You're going to see who has a lot of makeup. You're going to be able to identify certain postures of these women. You know what I'm saying? Very nice, attractive women. I'm not going to lie, fine. Some of them I would definitely turn about. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely turn about and take a second, third, and a fourth.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we have got a group of single men waiting to come out here and meet y'all. So when they come around this corner, they'll come out one by one. If you're feeling him, if he's your type, he checks off all of your check boxes. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's something he said that you're like, oh red flag, or you just really can't see yourself dating this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping. You guys ready?
See, if the host, Arletta, she's on point. I mean, very, very natural looking, clean. I mean, I don't know what she got going on in her personal life, but it's the reason why she the host. Seriously, if any one of these girls that was in the lineup was a host, I would say, nah, you kind of giving off a type. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't give off a type. She's professional. She's dressed, in a blazer and trousers. I come from the era where women wear dress, you know what I'm saying? But in this day and time, you do have hosts who's wearing blazers and pants, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Alette?
Good, good. How are you? Can we get your
Great.
name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40.
See, you can tell by Brian's, I'm gonna use the old S word, swag. You can tell Brian is definitely where he says he's from. Brian makes it a point to let people know he's from the ghetto. You could tell how his confidence is. This dude is out here, and they should have known already by his tone of voice, you know what I'm saying, how he's carrying himself, how he even grabbed the mic. He say, I'm about to lecture these females. I'm about to lecture them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because that's what you're looking at. You have some of these women who are gonna immediately pop the balloon for whatever reason. Then you have to go through an interview process where they're gonna listen to what you say to other women, and then you have some women who strategically pop their balloon at a certain time because they want to hear what he has to say to other women. They already know. They've been talking to some of these women. They know who's there to be a shit star and who's not.
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, it's coming up.
Yeah.
And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic for a major airline.
So he's an aircraft mechanic. Good job. Making pretty good annual salary. You know what I'm saying? He's an aircraft mechanic. You rarely get the aircraft mechanic now.
Right.
So
Now,
I fix planes. I want you to get home safe.
we appreciate you. And now, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun. I like trail riding. I live in Houston.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans, but I like to ride horses. I'm a country guy. Okay. I'm still city, but I like to do country things.
Got it.
I like to read. I'm from the ghetto, but I am a nerd. Okay. I like to read. I want to know about things that I don't know. Okay. I like to go lounges, right? I like to go to museums. I just like to really have a good time.
Okay. Nice. Now, what are some things that you're
So for those of you that just witnessed the first balloon pop, just be patient because you're going to be able to hear the reason, since she was the first one to pop the balloon. Now this is the state that we're in right now when it comes to communication. We have shows like this. Everything is based off reality TV. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second, y'all. So the woman the lady, I'll say the lady who popped her balloon first, we're gonna come back full circle because the host, Arletta, pretty much when she decides to attend the women, she will go to the first, second in order on who popped their balloon. And that's why they popped the balloon. So you heard Brian's from the ghetto, but he said he's an aircraft mechanic, make pretty decent money. He loves to go to the museum, loves to read and all that.
Looking for in a woman.
Transparency, for sure. Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right? Loyalty, that really, for men, that's a big thing, loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto, so I understand that, you know, we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really have any.
Okay. All right. So we did get a few.
So Aletta is about to approach. She's about to close distance and begin the Q&A as to why they popped their balloon, okay? So you heard him say he don't have deal breakers. And, you know, his mindset is he's from the ghetto, man. You know, he started them off with a clean slate. We don't know what this man's been through. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But it is a bit unorthodox when it comes down to not having deal breakers. And just the fact that we are going through a process where reality show is taking over, and for the women to feel some type of way about a man not having deal breakers, it's almost like they need deal breakers to pretty much participate in a relationship. I need something that's dramatic to participate, to be able to mend, break it down apart, mend it again, break it down. I mean, I'm like, majority of the women, when he said he don't have deal breakers, they don't even know the man, but yet they popping balloons as if it's a telltale sign that it's not a challenge for them. They need for you to have deal breakers so they can continue to challenge you. That's what I get from it.
You pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping.
No problem.
All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Okay.
I'm 39. And
You say you're
And-
39?
39.
All right.
And Mrs. Parker, what do you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
You're a makeup artist?
Yeah, shout out to Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
All right. And Mrs., why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker. So you have to have something that you don't like.
So I'm gonna start right off the back. You know, she's telling that man how he's supposed to be. He's telling you how he is, but she's telling him how he should be, how he's supposed to be naturally. Because there's a reason why she's there. She's there because she had deal breakers, y'all. This woman has had deal breakers before. That's why she's there. And she can't even go by anything that's authentic, Miss Parker. Yeah, everybody's looking for they 5 minutes of fame to hopefully make it and go viral. I understand. She's a nice looking, attractive woman. But what if he said tattoos on your chest was a deal breaker? Huh, Miss Parker? What if he was to say the tattoos that's right between your cleavage was a deal breaker? Then you would have felt like he was targeting you. But he said he don't have no deal breakers, and you're feeling some type of way that you want him to have something to talk about. If you would have said the deal breaker is the hat you got on, then it would have been a much more of an icebreaker. You know what I'm saying? The icebreaker would have turned into a deal breaker.
But you look really nice. You look dapper. Nice to meet you.
Meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right?
Okay.
I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So nothing that you've done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me. After me, that's when you upgrade yourself. So that's why I said I don't have any deal breakers, because I don't want to say that, hey, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past, not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay.
Do you see the look on these women's face? Look, they've never went out with this guy. And I can understand where the rhythm and flow, you know what I'm saying? how his mouthpiece, how he's talking to him, how he sounds. He seems like he's in control of who he is as a person, right? So to a lot of women, I wouldn't say all of them. To a lot of women, they no, that's too much. They are dealing with a guy who is absolutely confident in what he's telling them. He means it. He embraces the fact that he was from the ghetto. He's from New Orleans. So he's letting you know it's certain things that he picked up while he was in the ghetto that he carried to this day, brother. You know what I'm saying? But you see the one in the orange, it's no reason why a woman should have an expression on her face just based off what he said thus far, bro. No woman should have that expression on her face.
Okay, so that's why.
Respect.
And now, is Mr. someone that is your type?
She definitely. She got this cowgirl going on. I'm from the South, right? So I like your outfit. I like what you got going on. Definitely.
She fine.
All right. Let's go to our next lady over
She fine.
here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm 37. I'm from New Orleans as well, and I live in the DMV. And the reason why I popped my balloon is because I am from New Orleans, and just the energy just wasn't vibing with. Like, I think you're super cool. I love the way that you look. But as far as like energy, I feel like I've dated guys from New Orleans before, and they just did not work out for me.
She feel like she's dated guys from New Orleans. I'm gonna tell you, you either know or you don't. And if you date somebody out your city, you know they was from your city. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't feel like anything. You dated some guys and it didn't work out. Now for us, we have to go on a treasure hunt to kind of find out how long that's been. You know what I'm saying? Because we as men, we're better off not knowing. Okay? Unless it comes to the surface and you keep allowing it to come to the surface, right? And it keeps on staying on the surface like a life jacket you want us to grab hold to, because the situation keep on drowning our freaking connection and our vibe. You feel me? We'd rather stay in the past. That's all. But now we have to deal with it. This brother has to deal with her and who she's done dated from New Orleans. And he don't have nothing to do with it. He don't have nothing to do with it.
So I think because we come from the same place, it just clashes.
Okay. So since we come from the same place, it clashes.
Yeah.
You
I just haven't had really good relationship experiences dating people from my hometown.
You never met
Hey. Check out what he's about to say next.
Brian. You never met Brian, but today that you did. You know what I mean? And today definitely you was a winner. But the fact that you're from New Orleans, I respect that, because I respect my home, and I'm prideful on being a Louisianimal, right? And I definitely was feeling you. But
Thank you.
since
Like I
you
said, you're
popped
very
on me,
handsome.
we don't really deal with rejection too well. We respect that, but we move on.
And then
Nice to
Tracy,
meet you.
Tracy, we actually didn't get, what do you do?
So I work in management. So the person that I kind of link with, we can kind of go into further of my career. Yeah.
What industry? What management? What industry?
I wouldn't like to say. Yeah, I would like to discuss that with the person that I match with. I think that's a little more in depth.
Okay. You're looking good today. I love the orange.
Let's go to our
Definitely.
next lady here.
When you shop with the Shift app,
Age.
My name is Chanel Kidd, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram.
Coco Stiletto on Instagram. Now, I'm not criticizing or feeling no type of way about your IG name. Mostly, it's women that have their code and their aliases, and it's dudes too. So I ain't tripping off that. You know what I'm saying? But but let's get to the appearance right off the rip. Every man is different. You know what I'm saying? She got the highlight, or she has whatever the code, the proper name for that type of coloring. You know what I'm saying? She has like the blonde blended in with the black. So she got well prepared. You know what I'm saying? She has on the black dress with the gold. I like the black. I like the fit. You know what I'm saying? She's a nice looking woman. You can tell she's a bit older. And she just gives off that vibe like she don't take nothing from no man. She pretty much gives off the energy that If she choose to get who she wants, she can do it. I mean, she's not a bad looking woman at all, man. She's fine. You know what I'm saying? Nice shoulders. You know what I'm saying? No visible tattoos that I can see. That's on a chest plate. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay, and I'm sorry we didn't get your age.
I am 42. And the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants. I can be a
She said she needs someone who knows what he wants. So this dude needs to know what he wants when she starts to challenge him with certain things that other guys didn't want. So she needs to understand, what is my 3 pet peeves that you don't want? So whenever I want to be petty, I can be petty. But since he say he don't have any deal breakers and he want to start off a clean slate, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. I need to know more about you. I need to know what ticks you off. That's what she's saying.
handful sometimes as well. So, and it can be anything. So it's got to be something that makes you tick, that you can be honest about. So that's why I pop my balloon.
That is just asinine to think. She needs to know what makes him tick off, not tick on, tick off. Deal breakers don't have you ticked on. What I mean by tick on, they don't turn on a timer and you enjoy all that precious time that you spending with your lady. No, no. Deal breakers is you have the ticked off. You're saying, I ain't trying to go through this no more. I'm trying to get up out of here as soon as possible. So to a well matured man who understands what the dating scene is about, he don't want a woman to know, really what ticks him off, because women will try you. Just like men will try women, bro. It goes both ways. Humanistically, that type of behavior happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk from both sides. It happens.
And you kind of remind me of my nephew. Just kind of. It's just me.
Okay. Kind of remind you of my nephew? Okay. So you said the deal breakers would be because I don't have a deal breaker?
Correct.
Okay, well, I could have a clean...
I need a man to tell me something. Tell me what he want and don't want.
And
if you
that
can't
will,
tell me that, I might jump all over you.
And that...
Huh? You really acting like another woman that's up in age right now, where she used to act back in the day, and now she's out here searching. You're kind of giving me Vivica Fox vibes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fellas can't go up here and just be that clean dude, man, and saying, I want you to view me as I am. All right, I'm learning just like you learning. Let's learn together, goddamn it. Let's go on this journey together. Let's see what we got in common and don't have in common. But today, that shit has changed. She says she can be hard to deal with. So what does a man need to deal with these women? For real, what do we need? We need to go to the gym, the mental gym. Has anybody opened up a mental gym yet? Yeah, it's called a psychologist.
Will come. Definitely. I will definitely tell you where you're going wrong at. Mm-hmm. But as far as a deal breaker, I have a clean slate with everybody. I'm the type to trust you before I not trust you. I'm going to give you that grace before I don't give you that grace, right? But I respect how you feel.
I like that response. Mm-hmm. Might circle back, but...
You might go get back?
Might.
You want your balloon back?
Do you want that balloon back?
Not yet.
Okay.
You got to get the gab I see, so we're just going to...
I got to give the gab.
Let's go on.
It's transparency, love.
Okay.
Did you hear what he said? She said, you got to gift the gab. Brian said it's transparency. He said it's transparency, bro. Take notes, man. These women have an issue with a man being able to speak with fluidity, speak with confidence. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely like a woman who does the same. a woman that can and speak with confidence. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like the ones who are leading. They want to ask leading questions to see what your reaction is. He says transparency. He said, I'm letting you know. I will give you 100% trust until you give me a reason otherwise.
If we can start off with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello,
And
Janae.
Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant, and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about to launch my fitness clothing line called We Fit.
I like that. I like the intro. She says she's a new entrepreneur. She's about to launch her clothing line, We Fit. I like the name, We Fit. I like it. You know what I'm saying? She's attractive. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how it goes.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon for Brian?
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose, and that was just it for me.
Wow. The pants are too tight. She says she's a little ghetto too. So check out Brian, how he's standing up there. That's kind of like a military stance. You cross your hands in the front and you're listening attentively. You know what I'm saying? You're not crossing your arms, being defensive. If you take a look in the background, the one that was 42 years old, you see how she's smiling? Because the woman says she don't like how his pants look. They're a little tight. And he ain't got on no skinny jeans. I thought, look, even though baggy jeans is coming back, I mean, I didn't know the clothes, to a sense, is what was going to make the relationship work. Your man can treat you like shit behind closed doors, but long as he dressed well, once y'all go out in his baggy jeans. I mean, it's crazy. She's a cute, attractive woman too. You know what I'm saying? She is a very attractive woman. Let's see what the envelope is opening up, though.
Okay. How old are you?
34.
34? How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said 0, because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent.
Okay.
There's no man in my life.
Okay. No man in your life?
Nope.
Why
Except
is the
my
reason for
boys.
there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But
Look, listen to her tell that story. This where it becomes extremely difficult, man, because you can tell the emotion that she had on her face. Like she was wearing that emotion. She was wearing that mask. And like I said, she's a very attractive woman. She's cute beyond. You know what I'm saying? And when she was telling that story about, the other ones is nowhere to be found. Yeah, for a woman, they're the nurturers. They the bearers, man. That's a bad situation to go through. No doubt about it. But I don't know the backstory. Neither does he. You know what I'm saying? I like how Brian broke that question, that Q&A down. Instead of him coming on top of that when she said she had 3 baby daddies, he gave like a compliment. He said, "I'm just fine." And say, "You're fine." He kind of compliment because he can tell that was something that was going on. But let's see how it goes from here. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come over the top with a hammer.
to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. With everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
I am Venusian, 39.
And you said Venusian? And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Cool. And
It did get a confusing on this one. You know, Evanusian, she's a TikTok creator manager. Um, you know, it gets a bit confusing to me because, you know, automatically off the back, you know, she already done popped her balloon, but she's feeling a little bit tense. You know, she has that little tense look on her face. You know what I'm saying? You really can't read what Brian's thinking because he looked the same way with every woman. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's listen in.
But why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean check in like they're your parent?
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
TikTok creator manager? For what company? Or is it for yourself?
It's for TikTok.
For TikTok?
Social media.
Okay. Social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
Now, Brian is warming up to, you know what I'm saying, reacting to the energy that he was getting. You know what I'm saying? Look, listen to me. I'm dissecting this too, right? Look at the eyes of the woman that he just left. The one in the orange, look at her eyes. Because now when he has walked the line, he has not been disaggressive towards the Q&A. But she laughed at his face as if like, are you stupid? I just said I work as a TikToker, an influencer. You know, she didn't say influencer, but she's basically describing what she does. And he wasn't quite, you know what I'm saying, attentive to know what that was about. But she's laughing like, you don't know. I mean, what type of annual income does that bring? Who knows? Everybody's income is different. You know what I'm saying? But it's not something that you would call yourself to be an entrepreneur because TikTok is not your platform. But can I give him a excuse, a way out? Not really. You know, because most people, they know about TikTok. He might have just been, you know, playing the game. He's been on point ever since walking the line, right? I would call it walking the line. He's been on point ever since. So what he's about to ask about her and her kids, yeah, that's why, oh girl, you know, next to her, she has her eyes like, oh my God. He's about to squeeze the trigger, and you can tell immediately as to how she's going to react.
No.
No? Okay. Okay. I was just asking because for real men, that's what matters. Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
That's definitely
circumstances
right.
under why I got
That's
pregnant.
definitely
but
right.
That's nor here or there, and that's
Yeah,
not
but
what I'm here for.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
Thank you. Let's go back here. Okay.
You choose your meals based off your taste preferences.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
So this should be interesting because Shay turned out to be everything I thought she was. You know what I'm saying? She has that old grandmotherly freaking voice that, you know, she's used to. Just listen for yourself, dog. Just listen. He pegged her right.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
Okay. All right. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then, you know.
Okay, she had a problem. And first of all, she's a full figure woman. Nothing wrong with that. She's a full figure woman. And she, you know, she got the bubble attached to her bumper. You know what I'm saying? But her voice for some reason kind of give me mommy vibes. you know what I'm saying, grandmama vibes or whatever. And she's saying she's feeling that he's challenging the women. Now, if you know, that's what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anything wrong with it because, you know, we got to look at it this way. Everyone that's in this freaking lineup chose to be here. For the man to know the kids and how many baby fathers is an innocent request. It's mandatory. It's imperative that we know that, because we're not only meeting her for the first time, we're meeting the other two strangers too, which happen to be her children. So depending on if she has 2, 3, 4, if she has 4 kids and it's her, we're meeting 5 strangers that has to all blend in with this relationship or this new found communication. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. So yes, challenge is needed, because we need to know how many men chose to abort mission.
It just, does that matter? You say future, so that's their past. It's not their future. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
My balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all. I
You
have.
can't have
one.
any more. You
I'm
choose
choosing.
not
I
to
choose
have
not to have any more. I have a almost 14-year-old and.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies, because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
Do you necessarily
Okay.
believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future?
Not-
I mean, I can look at you and say like you made people make mistakes. And it could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but your past doesn't determine
When it
you.
comes to once is a mistake. Twice, that's on you.
Okay, so then say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake, and then so you once is a mistake, and then twice is. I don't believe in that, because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay,
You
but-
should have learned from that very first
No,
mistake. Okay,
lessons are
and
to be
not
learned.
saying that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not.
Hey, I'm just sponging all this up. You know what I'm saying? Like lessons. I understand where she's coming from, because lessons are taught in the midst of adversity. We do learn from the struggle. Everybody want to talk about the lessons they learned from the struggle because it affected them in a different way than something that was positive. It would be great if you came around your friends and, you know, you're all couples and all that, and they always see you booed up and showing affection to your girl, and, you know what I'm saying, while they going through some drama. People always talk about lessons. And it's always from the struggle, from adversity, for something that stuck with them forever. You know what I'm saying? To this day, because it's a splinter. You know what I'm saying? It's just a splinter that they got to continue to deal with. Now he's at a point right now where he ain't holding back. He's trying to explain to her the first time is a mistake, but if you make a second, it's a choice. So she's trying to explain, on the other hand, if you get married and it didn't work out, okay, cool. His retort to that is, you married the wrong person. And that's a bit strict. Yes, that's strict, because sometimes you get involved with somebody and it can be either party. It can be the man that fall out of love. It can be the woman that fall out of love. But if the man is the one that's meeting you for the first time, he really don't know the whole entire backstory of why she's not with her husband or her baby father no more. So that's a strict resistance that she's putting up. I can see where she's at with it.
Not to have a marriage after the next one or before
Marriage
the next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I've known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So yeah, no, honey, but
Okay.
you're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, you know, the aggressiveness that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain
And we
something to you.
stand on what we talking
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
okay, so
You know what I
the
mean?
South,
So
the
When you get a woman who's shaking her head like that, especially in this situation, I mean, you're not going to get anywhere. She's already has her barriers up, her defense mechanisms. So he definitely should have stepped. He should have stepped. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the show. It's good for the ratings. But she let it go on just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But this woman is obviously, no one's gonna tell me that if it was behind closed doors, she wouldn't be swinging. I don't know. When somebody start getting all, their body language start to give you that energy. The head is nodding. I mean, the head is shaking back and forth. No, 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 no. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to get anywhere with it. So I felt that he should have just, digressed in this situation and kept it moving to the next.
All right, Brian, let's move on. Let's
Okay,
move on. Let's
no
move on.
problem. Have a good day, love.
If we can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Okay, Shay, the type of dress she have on, she is, in my opinion, it's a little bit formal. I guess the color makes it a little bit more formal, but the pluses that I see, in her dress is that she's not showing any cleavage. Not to say she don't have any, but she has a, what they call it, a spaghetti, shoulder strap dress or whatever on both sides. She's not showing any cleavage, anything, because you meet somebody for the first time. So impressions are everything, right? And it's pink, which you probably seen majority of the women up there don't have pink on. That's more like a fuchsia's pink or whatever. I like the color, but I don't like the color. It's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But she has a plain look about her. You know what I'm saying? I like her. Some people might say she's not that attractive. I like, her look. She's plain, very minimal makeup, and it seems like she has a little pendant on or whatever, but no arm tattoos and all that. I mean, she look like a basic chick, man. You know what I'm saying? She look like a basic chick. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what she has to say. Let's see where Brian's gonna go with this.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy. I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, and just overall, that's it.
Okay. So you a follower?
No, I went out. That's why I said I didn't pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
Okay,
So right now, I'm gonna say for the brother, he say, so you a follower. I felt that was out of bounds because it's nothing wrong with being observant. Real talk. There's nothing wrong with being observant, man. She was observing how you was engaging the other women in line, right? And there's nothing wrong with being observant, because if you go off appearance and you pop your balloon right off the because he has on jeans that you don't like, somebody might have a personality that stands out. Once she starts to engage and have a conversation, a dialogue with these women, that shit might stand out. But he said, so you're a follower. So right now he on defense mode. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it kicking.
You didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Just the energy from it. Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
I like her, all the women. Well-spoken, you know what I'm saying? Minimal makeup, confident, defended herself. You know what I'm saying? Because he was out of bounds with, saying she was a follower. But she seems to be in touch with who she is. You know what I'm saying? And no tattoos. Not saying that I'm against it, but she comes off as basic when it comes to her appearance. I don't find no problem with that. Real talk. I don't find no problem with it.
Age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
Davinia. Shout out to my sisters and their mothers who named their kid Davinia.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Okay. And
Now, if I was coming out, this is Brian's deal, though. Let's see what Brian has to, and then I'll wait.
why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry, and I believe he was speaking very well. very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time, but then it started to feel like an attack, and I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No.
Okay.
Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay. Okay. So there's 4 billion women on the planet. I'm a black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter. So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you
I
have the
understand
choice.
that.
You have the choice. We all have a choice.
I have the choice, but you're
Yeah.
judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means
Brian said, you judging me on the fact that I have the choice to pick a woman without the baby daddies. And look at the one in the black. See, she's an instigator. I wouldn't want to walk through the door. I know this is about him. This is about me reacting to Pop the Balloon. Yes, sir. But could you imagine, like, this stuff gets real frightening, yo. You know what I'm saying? Not frightening in a weakened manner, but frightening to think that it's actually cats out here to deal with that. Look at the one in the black. She already told and gave her point, but she's such an instigator. She's such an instigator. It's going to take a beta, you know what I'm saying? A sigma, a triple beta with 2 X's in the chromosome to deal with her. Look how she's instigating. I'm already done with you. Brian's already done with you. Yeah, he had his defense barriers up right now, and they having a dialogue. This is the show. This is what they want for ratings. Even I'm talking about this particular segment. But these women are not just talking to one man. It's another man gonna come out, another man. So the energy that they're putting in this dialogue, they exchange back and forth, and the way he told her, but yet she's gonna say it's not really our fault if we get with the situation. Because, if it was up to most, I wouldn't say most, let's say in an ideal situation, it would be good if you can stay married to the woman that birthed your child. You know what I'm saying? In an ideal situation, man, it's a family, bro. That is a family. I know people that stayed married for a long period of time, and they went through it. They did it for the kids. It got to a point where they grew old together. So there's no need for them to split the family. But old girl in the black is an instigator.
means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. So I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many kids
and your
you have?
preference. I have 3,
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2. Okay, so it's no disrespect towards that, right? But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man. That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man
right. Why?
if
Because
she
there's
has-
billions of women on this planet. All right?
I respect your opinion.
Okay.
Now, he says it disqualifies you from getting a top tier man if you have multiple baby daddies. Now, it's tough to have deal with someone with multiple baby daddies, because not only do you have to deal with them, you have to deal with the other dudes too. And it can get very, very distracting. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she's trying to see how much you want to be a part of the situation. Some women are very desensitized to the drama with their baby daddy. So when another man come into the equation, she sits there and observes how much he's willing to fight to have her when that ain't his fight. He's there meeting total strangers. If she has 3 kids and herself, that's 4 strangers that we have to get acclimated to. That's just the way it is, bro. So if he considered himself a top tier man and he says she's disqualified from meeting a top tier man because she has multiple baby daddies, that's the way he feel. That's the way he feel. But for me, it's not about me. It's not about me.
Okay, well, Brian, that is all the balloons popped.
No problem.
But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right. No problem. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Stop using text.
Bring out our next single guy.
So I'm going to stop it after this one because this is, as you're looking at the time, about an hour. And I'm not going an hour with this. Plus, I don't want to, run anything with YouTube, doing the reaction to this. That's why I am speaking and I'm not letting it run for a long period of time. But this is where we at right now when we talk about, the conditions that men has to deal with. Not only us as men, but it's some women out there that has some psychological, baggage that they check on all the time. The baggage never get checked off. They never unload the baggage, bro. This is baggage they keep. Real talk. When a woman I commend them for being the nurturers. God, some dudes would say God punished them. Others like myself, you heard me say that women are the most powerful species ever created. Because when it comes down to them, they can birth a kid. It's certain areas where people always look at them if they're in a bad situation and say, who put you there? It's certain situations where a man can be overly aggressive in public or, it can be misperceived. A woman can find a way to make money regardless. You know what I'm saying? They say money is the root of all evil. No, that's not the case. Respectfully, a woman can hold that down very, very easy. That's not in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying a woman is smart enough. She is absolutely one of the smartest species ever created, period. The fellas know what I'm talking about. She is one of the most smartest God creations that's out there right now. Unfortunately, looking at this Pop the Balloon, and we basing off reality TV, you have some women up there with different types. And you can tell from speaking with them, some who wear it heavy, they wear that pain heavy, and that pain is radiated out to the guy. So let's get to the next dude on deck.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Josh. I'm 37.
Okay, and Josh, what do you do?
I invest in stocks, and I'm getting into content creation.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh came out here looking like he just left the movies. Said Josh said, okay, he like somebody said, hey, you want to go ahead and meet some women? And Josh said, well, I was really going to get a scoop of ice cream, but yeah, I go in there. Josh looked like he got other stuff on his mind. He said, yeah, I stepped through though.
Well, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I play a lot of basketball, poker, things like that. That's mainly what I do.
Nice.
Most of the time. Yeah.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I don't too much care for people that smoke, especially cigarettes and things like that. So somebody that likes to be in the gym, like an active woman, because I'm active myself. Somebody that's loyal, humble.
Okay.
Like those are the main things.
Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Well, the smoking for sure.
So, with the other man, the deal breakers, he didn't have any, but his deal breakers is smokers. You know what I'm saying? The cigarettes.
That's the biggest thing. A liar. I don't care for a liar, but those are the main two.
All right. Got it. All right, so Josh, we don't have any pop.
This is going to get interesting because his two deal breakers, which played an important role for the last guy, is smoking and lying. But the other guy, Brian, has said that he just wants his, girl to be loyal. Isn't loyal a piece of it is telling the truth? Being loyal to a person enough to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Without really overthinking how they're going to react. So you tend to lie. Let's get down to it though, man. Let's go.
Balloons. So you're doing pretty well. And so what that means is I'm actually going to go ahead and switch it on over to you. So there are quite a few.
I'm going to be honest before this gets started. The women have their balloons still in their hand because his energy is way different than Brian's. He's not so forthcoming. You know what I'm saying? Dude look like, yeah, I'm going to give you time, but I'm going to take care of what I got. I don't care what you got going on, really. I'll be here. He seemed a little bit, reserved, so to speak, to be polite. He came in there with cargo pants on, he got the kicks on, no socks, a Nike shirt. Dude look like he out strolling, dog. You know what I'm saying? And they got the balloon. But listen, even the one who had a problem with tight jeans, they like the baggy jeans, her balloon is still there, bro. Don't let me get to breaking this down.
A few ladies here. So for the first round, everyone always says, oh my God, it's so tough. But yeah, I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons, kind of just based off of what you're seeing, who doesn't really fall into your type, whatever it may be. So let me hand you this. Okay. And go ahead and pop those 3, and then I'll go ahead and ask you why we ended up popping them after.
Okay. Okay, 3.
Yes, sir. 3 balloons.
Yo, bro, go to the far end, man. Go all the way to the far end and pop those 3 right there, man. I'm trying to send you a freaking oop, man. I'm trying to send you a oop.
Let's see. Okay, I don't even know y'all.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
Good job.
Start with
Good
the
job.
first one you ended up popping.
Save your life. You saved your
All right,
life.
we can start with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, you did have your balloon unpopped for Josh. Why so?
Because when he came out, I thought he was attractive, and I just wanted to hear more about him.
Okay, all right.
Feel his energy out.
Hey, I'm trying to steal Shay from you there, Josh, for real, because Shay is well spoken. She's clear. You know what I'm saying? She comes off to me as a very wholesome, honest, loving woman.
And Josh, why'd you end up popping Shay's balloon?
Just not my type. It's that simple.
Okay, and what makes her not really your type?
He said that simple.
Just not normally the type I go for. Maybe the dress.
See y'all.
Thing, but
see,
like she's a beautiful woman.
She's dressed like a mommy.
All right, let's go.
She's dressed like she's going to the prom, dog.
We can start with your name and age.
Davinia, I'm 41.
Okay. And Davinia, why did you have your balloon unpopped for Josh?
I think Josh is handsome, and I think he was well spoken. So I just wanted to see if the vibe was there, chemistry, and obviously it wasn't. So we're good.
And Josh, why'd you end up popping your balloon? I mean, popping her balloon. Yeah.
I don't like a lot of makeup. That's all it is.
Okay.
So that's all I have to go off of.
Got it. All right.
I feel you, Josh. I feel you, big
and
dog.
Over here, if we can start with your name and age.
My name is Chanel Coco Stiletto. I'm 42.
Okay. And Chanel, you had your balloon unpopped for Josh. Why?
Well, he came out very handsome, well-spoken. However, he did say his deal breaker was smoking. I am not a smoker when it comes to cigarette, but I am a medicinal. So I'm pretty sure I was going to pop my balloon, but I figured you can do it for yourself. So that's what it was.
It's something about the way she's talking, like, she want to say she's medicinal. You know what I'm saying? She's on the other side. But she you know what I'm saying? Like, he said cigarettes. He made it perfectly clear. And then when she keeps talking with her hand in her hand and her, that's going to happen behind closed doors when y'all have an argument. Josh knows that. He understands what he's getting into. He understands that she seems aggressive. She's been so aggressive. She give me such Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox wears her aggression on her face. she, back in the day, people used to say Vivica she don't play. She don't play. Well, this woman right here, though she has a nice Coke bottle shape, she seems like she don't play.
All right. And Josh, why did you end up popping her balloon?
I actually don't mind weed. Like, that's cool. It's just the cigarettes, like, that is what it is. But just like the makeup and, you know what I mean? Like, I like a more natural look. So that's pretty much
All right, cool.
it.
Thank you, ladies. Okay, so we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question to help you narrow it down.
Hey, do any of y'all have kids?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to do one more after Josh. Josh just MD said he came in that dress like he was going to the zoo. He did, didn't he? Man, that dude came in there like he just left Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Josh came in there like he just strolled through Walmart to pick up a soda and get some fruit. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting till the zoo. And after he leave the zoo, he going to play some poker, dog. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna tell you, man, these women can fake the funk all they want, bro. At the end of the day, Josh comes off as a guy that's very reserved, man. He's not giving off that dominant energy. So they say, okay, I can work with that. He seems like, yeah, I can work with that. He seems like he's a bit off. He's more worried about other things, and he's not going to be paying too much attention to asking me questions over and over again. And that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good.
Everyone.
Everyone, I guess. Okay.
They all got
Okay, we got Michelle. Okay. I guess I'll just ask a different question.
Yep.
Okay, I got kids too, so we good.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids.
2 kids, okay.
How many kids y'all got?
Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna come to y'all. All right, let's start here.
Okay.
If we can have your name and age, and how many kids do you have?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs. I'm 39, and I have 2 kids. A girl, 20, and my son is 15.
Okay. Go.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Name and age, and how many kids you have?
Hi, I'm Tracy. I'm 37, and I have 1 child. I have a daughter who's 9.
And down over here. Your name and age, and how many kids you have?
I'm Shay. I'm 37. I have 1 son who will be 14 on the 8th of this month.
Okay.
Name and age, and how many kids you have?
Hey, Josh, I'm Janae. I have 3 kids,
Okay. What ages?
17, 12, and 7.
Okay.
I don't know. Janae, man. I don't know, man. Janae has that look on her face where she has those eyes, right? And those eyes are telling a story. God blessed her with her beauty, but her eyes is telling a story. Those are the same eyes that attracted the men before Josh. You know what I'm saying? The ones that was able to get close enough to her to produce a kid. But she is a sexy woman. It just seems like her eyes is telling a story that she, the burdens or whatever she has internally, that onus, it tends to leak out. You know what I'm saying? When she's talking, she's there, I guess, to find somebody. But I don't know how long. I'm not going to say how long this lasts, but obviously she's an attractive woman. And them eyes, man, and full lips and her whole freaking neck up. Let's just talk about the neck up. Yeah, that can be a magnet. You know what I'm saying? She it's some fellas that may want to deal with whatever she has. Not even in the closet. She can have it just waiting for you at the right opportunity to show you why all the other ones aborted mission. But she's a nice looking woman though. Her eyes, I can tell how that could, be a bit hypnotic at certain times, especially on a nice date. I don't know how she act when she has, when she starts to drink or whatever the case may be. It's something that she ain't saying. You know what I'm saying? It's something.
All right.
Name and age, and how many kids you have?
Venusian, 39. I have a son, he's 20, and a daughter that's 7.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's back it on up.
The Nishan, if I'm pronouncing her name right, she just comes off as so boring to me. I don't know. She I don't know. She just comes off as boring to me, real talk. But Josh is boring too. I mean, nigga, Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, if I don't want to be bothered with you, I can give you Josh vibes, man. For real, I can act like I can have other things on the schedule, nigga. Hey, I can let a female know I got other things on the schedule, dog. Just on my body language.
I don't think we got the age of your kids. I know you said you have two.
Yeah, I have a 13-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Okay, 13 and 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions for these ladies? Kind of help you narrow it down. I don't know. I guess the kids aren't a deal breaker, obviously, for you.
No, I mean,
Okay.
actually, I prefer kids because at least you know what it is. But,
Got it. Okay.
yeah. What is your toxic trait?
Okay. What is your toxic trait?
Our safety is built on
I think I can read energy, and sometimes I might overthink things a little too much. Like I'm
Stop it. Stop it, fellas. Let me explain something to you. If you that old and you got a woman up here to call herself Miss Parker, she goes by Mrs., and she's talking about reading energy, that's called assumptions. That's called reaching. You ain't reading nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not reading anything, man. Let it go. You're like, what? You're close to 40 or 40 already? You ain't reading nothing because you couldn't read enough to keep a man, shouty.
I might read into the energy a little too much, which can create like overthinking. So
you jump to conclusions.
I wouldn't necessarily say I jump to conclusions, but like I just probably think sometimes a little too much.
It's called falsely accusing.
Potentially jumps to conclusions, but not quite.
Okay. No,
I mean, when
I
you
know how that
overthink
goes. I know how it
things, like
goes.
we're all
Hey,
human,
pop
you
that
know?
balloon
So,
there,
like,
Josh.
It's like we all overthink sometimes.
No.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. What's your toxic trait?
I believe my toxic trait is seeing red flags and still trying to work through the potential of a person. So I think that hasn't worked well for me. Always trying to see the good instead of just letting certain situations go.
Okay.
Let's go down here. All right. What's your toxic trait?
I'm always trying to help people, and I tend to hinder people sometimes. Like it's kind of unhealthy sometimes because I'm always like overly help.
She comes off, like I said, overly help, want to be the mother all the time. You can just tell by her voice, man. It's I don't know. She just gives off that grandmother vibe, you know. And I think Josh, he's gonna figure out real quick.
Okay.
Okay. What's your toxic trait?
If I'm not being heard, I get a little frustrated. Can probably get loud. So that's my toxic trait.
Do you get violent?
No,
Okay.
but I am. I'm just aggressive a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, fellas, did you see how she smiled and went back to a serious face? Did you hear me when I said earlier about her eyes are telling the story? You know what I'm saying? Like them eyes, you can put on a mask, but your eyes can still warn somebody that's in front of him. And she just did. She gave Josh that warning. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Are you violent?" She said, "No, but I can get." No, you violent. You violent. Because she freaking smiled, you know, like she kind of, you know, gave you like a 2-second, you know, half-hearted, sinister laugh. And then she went right back to being serious. Dangerous.
By nature, but not on
verbally.
purpose.
Verbally. Okay.
That's the same thing. Yeah, I get a little loud when I'm frustrated and not being heard.
She laugh and get back down to the straight face.
What's your toxic trait?
Detaching, completely withdrawing. Yeah.
Like all the time or just something?
No, just like if we are having a disagreement and again, like I'm not being heard, I withdraw. So I'll need some time.
Okay.
Okay.
She is so boring to me.
Okay, Josh. I am going to have you pop 2 balloons based off of, you know, the things you've heard, what you've seen, all that good stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, and then one more.
And right
Good
here.
job.
Okay, so why did we end up popping her balloon?
'Cause she too nice, like a people pleaser. I don't.
That's
Because I've dealt with
that
that
we
before.
is.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
can't, like a people pleaser. I can't do it.
that's what I'm
I wouldn't
talking about,
necessarily call
Josh.
it a people pleaser, but
There we go.
if you knew my background, I do a lot of giving back and things of that nature. So I have a heart. So
Oh my
I'm not gonna say
God.
a people pleaser because I do have a
Oh
flip
my
side of me,
God, bro.
like to a certain extent. But no,
We know
respect.
that. We know
Okay.
that.
So
You have a flip
but you
side.
put people before yourself
No, 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 no.
to a default, right?
No, I don't put people before myself. I extend a lot of help. Like I'm always there to try to help someone, and sometimes that can be unhealthy. Like
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see myself being ever right in a relationship with her. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I can ever be right, man. I think she's gonna always be shaking her head. No, 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 no. Josh pegged her. He on point, man.
let them figure it out. Stop trying to help them. Now, I'm not going to put anybody before myself because I'm a mother, so I have to have my sanity and things of that nature to be a parent. But yeah, everybody knows I'm always helping. So
See, but the thing about that is you're gonna stress yourself out, and then you're gonna come home, and I got to deal with that.
Talk to him, Josh. Talk to him. That's what I'm talking about. Look at her. Look at her. He read the shit out of me. Look at the women, y'all. Look at the women. Josh just read the hell up. Look at the woman expression. Look at all the women down the line. Damn. Josh smooth with it. He looked like he all reserved and ain't paying attention, but Josh, he's been out there playing that poker, coming from the zoo when he's supposed to be going to a date. He said, nah, I'm gonna go up here and look at some shit, you know what I'm saying, just to stall time since I'm in the area. You know what I'm saying? He said, you're gonna have to you're gonna come home and I have to deal with it. Talk that, man.
Because you're trying to do too much for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
I don't bring problems home, but that can be unhealthy.
Can you imagine doing all of
She don't bring problems home, y'all.
It out. Stop trying to help them. Now, I'm not going to put anybody before myself because I'm a mother, so I have to have my sanity and things of that nature to be a parent. But yeah, everybody knows I'm always helping. So
See, but the thing about that is you're gonna stress yourself out, and then you're gonna come home, and I got to deal with that. Because you're trying to do too much for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
I don't bring problems home, but
Okay,
still respect.
okay.
Still respect.
Respect.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not bringing it home. We leaving it at the front door.
Okay. Respect.
Let's go over here. Why do you end up popping this balloon?
Because she loud.
Oh,
I don't like that. I'm very chill, so if you're too loud, like nah, I'm good on.
Josh said he chill, but I can recognize someone that ain't chill. So if you ain't chill, you're gonna disrupt me chilling. That's pretty much what he's saying. He said, I can, you loud. He said.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Respect.
thank you. Let's go back over
Respectfully,
here. We did get a pop. Where was the pop? Back here. Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I pop because I could get loud sometimes. Like, I'm chill, but I like to be
No, you're not.
loud sometimes. So I don't want somebody like, oh, you're too loud. You can be loud with me.
But are you disrespectful?
No.
I don't care if you loud, like because you having fun, but I mean like when you disrespectful.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, thank you.
Josh cool with it. You know what I'm saying? He cool with it. That's just where I'm at in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get loud with a female. You know what I'm saying? I'll become Casper real quick. Seriously. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be Casper real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Get ghost. Out.
Thank you for clarifying.
Like, yeah.
So, after you clarify that, do you want the balloon back, or is it?
I'm gonna leave it pop.
Oh.
You're very handsome, though.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You're very pretty.
Thank you.
All right, so we do have 2 balloons left unpopped. Ladies, any
I mean,
questions?
they
for
used to
Josh?
hearing they pretty. They used to hearing they attractive.
You want to start down there? Okay, let's go down there. She has a question. All right, what's your question?
How do you resolve conflict? What's your conflict resolution style?
Hey, Josh, if you can hear me from afar, man, run from her. Because all she want to do, she say she'll withdraw. How do you resolve conflict? See, with her, it just seems like you're going to be constantly in a whirlwind, a storm, like the one that was just in Texas. Man, as chill as you are, bro, that right there, Man, no, it ain't happening, big dog. How do you handle conflict? Who asked that? Look, a dude that's chill as Josh, she's asking him, how do you handle conflict? You know what I'm saying? Why? You don't have nothing else? You don't want to ask him, does he like Nike? Does he like wearing Nike? Because he had on Nike shoes and a shirt. Do he like cargo pants?
I think communication is very important. So I think it's important to like take a step back and see where you're wrong and just kind of see how you can find some middle ground and talk through things, because 99% of the time it's just misunderstanding. You know, if you talk, get through it. So that's.
And do you know your love languages?
I like kisses on the neck and compliments.
Physical touch.
So physical touch and words of affirmation.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna say physical touch because like I like my space, right? So I don't like to be crowded, or you know what I mean, like even like in bed and stuff like that. Like you got your side, I got my side. Like don't come near me. Right? Not and
Dang. Josh let it be known, like, hey, man. Just like let this woman know, hey man, hey, I'll show you when I show you, but no.
and it's not like I know how that sounds, but I just like my space. I just put it that way.
Okay.
So kiss me on my neck all you want, you know. Yeah, and just compliment me and we good.
Okay. And what's your sun sign?
My what?
Your sun sign.
My son, I don't know. Like
Your zodiac.
Okay, zodiac. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay. Those
Is
are
that
good.
Okay. All right, let's head on back this way.
sun sign is just stupid. That's just a reason for you to just, run for the hills. Sun signs, I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in
Got
that.
any questions for Josh?
So I have a few actually. So who currently is delusional about you? So are you single? Do you believe you're single? Or is there anyone out there that believes they're in a relationship with you?
I'm single. I am single. I do have a rotation, but it's
Hey, they want to hear the truth, right? Right? They ask for honesty, right? Right? They ask for honesty. Look at the women, how they looking. Look. Now let's be totally what's the word I'm looking for? Let's be dang, what's that word? I can't believe it must be just because it's going into freaking Friday. You know what I'm saying? But damn, what's that word I'm looking for? Damn, usually my shit be, dang, snap, crackle, pop with no milk in that motherfucker. Let's just say they want openness, right? Honesty. They want you to have integrity, right? He said in rotation. They know damn well that they have people in their contact list right now. Outside of their baby fathers, they have people in their contact list. But since he's the one that's out there dolo, and he said what he said, she popped. Most of these women has dudes they can call up any given time to come over and go out for whatever the reason is.
Thank you.
But
Thank you for
I
your
just gotta
honesty.
be honest, because it's gonna come out eventually. So you know what I mean, like.
I appreciate it.
But you.
Josh, what do you
But you
mean
can
by you
change
have
my
a
mind,
rotation?
I talked to several females.
That's a
it's
pH
just-
balance issue. No, sir.
I'm not doing nothing with it with everybody if that's what you're trying to get at, but we talk on the phone.
If you got a female that said but she know damn well in her contacts is you know what I'm saying? And just because he said in rotation, y'all not there to get it. This is not marriage at first sight, man. This is pop the balloon or find love. Even if it says find love doesn't mean if you go out on a date, you're going to find love on the first 24 or the second 48 or the third 72. That don't mean you're gonna find no freaking love. Don't be up here faking the funk like you all squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying? Just because he used that R word in rotation, and oh man, that means he got girls on you. These women up here got the same thing in their contact list. Real talk.
I need my man to be my man, my man, my man, and crazy about me and only me. So when you talk to me, you drop everybody else.
So make me crazy about you. Maybe I'll drop the rotation.
That's what I'm talking about. Josh up there saying, man, Josh keep putting it out there that y'all keep on sleeping on me. They keep on sleeping on him, dog. He's talking about, my man got to be crazy about me, I look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? You have a nice, you're attractive woman, right? But to say I want the man to be crazy about me takes you allowing him to be crazy and your participation for him to be crazy about you, right? So Josh turned around and said, make me crazy about you. It's no turning back. Just because he said rotation, okay, I can drop that rotation if you're going to be the main player, the primary player. You know what I'm saying? I'll take you out the starting lineup and make you the primary player. Shit. It's that simple.
It's probably some sweet girl out there that's crazy about you that's already in rotation.
See, that's just childish, man. I don't have time, if I don't know you, to be going through a storyline with you, writing a script for a reality show. Look at the one in the black. She is so Shanae. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
She probably love you.
Nah. I won't let it get to that point unless it's, you know what I mean? It's got to be.
Nah.
Okay. She popped down here too after you said something about you got rotation. All right.
I feel like y'all don't got rotations. I know y'all got rotations. What you mean?
For
Y'all do the
real.
worst
So it was the rotation?
It was that and the makeup comment. I like a nice clean beat. I live for it, so I'm not gonna stop wearing makeup because you don't like it.
I didn't say it was a deal breaker. I just said I don't like too much makeup. But
Well, I like makeup.
okay.
She's
What you got on is
confrontational.
cool. I ain't worried
I
about it.
appreciate that, but you said you don't like it, and I wear it a lot.
You
She's
overtook
crazy.
That one, but all right.
Okay.
She's
Oh,
confrontational.
Man. Josh, I thought we had somebody for you. Okay, well, unfortunately, that is all the balloons popped.
Josh
Let's go
even
ahead and
walked
give it up
like
for
he
him, ladies.
lazy.
Thank you for coming on, Josh.
Josh walks like he's on his own program, bro. He's like, man, I'm supposed to be me, Shawty over there, but I'm gonna go over here. You know what I'm saying?
Single guy.
It's gonna be the last one I do for the night.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Tim,
Tim, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I would do side work right now, and I'm a professional day trader.
Okay. All right.
So Tim is the next up. He's a professional day trader. And if you let me let him get back in the frame a little bit. Okay? I want him to get back in the frame. So if you look at Tim, he has on a blazer with a collared shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Jeans and some type of loafer shoe, casual moccasin, type shoe, right? Now, of course, in the shows like Pop the Balloon, sometimes right off the rip, these women want to look at how he's dressed. But yet, you see all the other dudes, they want to complain about how and what came out their mouth. And then, it depending on what this dude's job is, you have some that's already popped their balloon from just seeing him walk into the room. So this should be interesting.
My name is Tim,
Tim, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I would do side work right now, and I'm a professional day trader.
Okay, all right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Pretty much read. I like to read charts, take walks, meditate. I do like yoga.
Okay.
Little different things. So.
Got it. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
Someone that can actually just make my life easy. I mean, I'm getting older, and there's a lot going on. So I'm here to just build a partner and just go together.
Okay. Got it. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Someone that's, I would say, a woman that's like isolated, more
Okay.
like not really in tune with their family or anything like things like that. And I would say honestly, I would say probably drinking and smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So we did get some balloons popped here. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on.
Okay.
Letter said we did get some balloons popped. Everybody popped their balloon. Probably because he said he got a side job. But you never know what the side job is, man.
Okay. We can start with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker. I go by Mrs. I'm 39. I popped your balloon. You seem like you're very sweet, but just physically not my type.
Okay. And like, what makes him like physically not your type?
It's most likely the braids. I don't really like the braids.
Okay.
But you dress nice.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And now is Mrs. someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And what makes her not your type?
I'm not really into like the tattoos. I do like the outfit though.
Thank you.
For sure, and the hat too.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our next lady here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, my name is Tracy. I'm 37, and the reason why I ended up popping is just you're not my normal type. I know I'm trying to kind of get away from trying to, pick my normal type because that wasn't working for me, but I just don't feel like it will be a strong, intimate connection between us. And
Her normal type, she had a problem with dudes from New Orleans. So that's why she didn't really link up with the first one. Because he was from New Orleans and that's what she was, she was having a problem with. That was her concerns. But somebody outside of that, she has another problem. Though I'm trying to get away from dudes that's my type, you're not my type either.
I feel like we have to start building on emotional and physical intimacy from the jump. So I just didn't feel like that physical, like, ooh, but I think you're presented yourself very nice. Like, I love your outfit, like very, very well-spoken person, and I hope you find your match.
Thanks.
And now, is she someone that is your type?
No.
Okay. I know you said you don't like tattoos, so maybe that's it, but is anything else?
It's not, I would say, not sexually attracted. And that's pretty much it, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name's Chanel Costelletto. I'm 42. I popped my balloon. It's the hair, probably.
Okay.
I really like your fit there. What kind of shoes are those, by the way?
Tommy Hilfiger.
I like them. You look very nice.
Thanks.
It's just the braids is giving, woman up, Chris. About to. So that's
I
all.
get it.
Oh man, she took shots at him.
No.
She took shots at him from crisscross down here in the A. She's trying to say that, he looked like a member of Crisscross back in the day. Dang, shout out to Chris, man. He ain't, he's past, you know what I'm saying? One part of Crisscross. You know what I'm saying? That was JD's freaking group.
And why not?
I would say I'm more attracted to younger women. You're older. I can see probably like us doing business together or something like that, networking.
Absolutely.
And just not attracted.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Davinia and I'm 41, and it seems like I did him a favor because he doesn't like tattoos, he doesn't like older women, and he doesn't like women that drink or smoke. I don't smoke, but I drink sociably. So, and then I was trying to, give it some time to fill him out, but not my usual type. I'm usually for more of a broad, confident, strong,
Broad, confident, strong. So when the broad, confident, strong enters the space, then you see the looks on their face.
But handsome guy, very well dressed and well spoken.
Okay. All right. Let's see if this one changes. Is she your type?
No, I'm not.
It's not.
Okay. And why not? I know I see the tattoo. That's one thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't really about, I think you say you smoke or something.
No,
like
I
that,
don't smoke.
Or drink,
I
whatever.
drink. You said
The only
drink
thing
or
with
smoke.
drinking is like, it kind of interferes with our intimate in some senses, because I mean,
Does it?
yeah, to me, it's almost like we have to sometimes drink alcohol to be intimate, and that's not, it should
No,
be
that
more
doesn't mean
intellectual.
you have to. Like, I don't even keep a stock of liquor at home. So I'm a social drinker. When I drink, I'm usually drinking because I'm out or
Girl, stop. Stop, man. When people try to moderate or reduce how much they drink, that's basically telling you they drink. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I used to kick it with a female, fine as I don't know what. And over time, you know what I'm saying, reuniting, she just let the bottle take everything that she was working so hard for back in the day. It wasn't my embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? It was more so her embarrassment because she felt like she was the same person I met back in the day. I mean, like when sometimes with women, they feel like it's a problem to let a man let a man know up front that you drink a little bit. It depending on what you drink, really. Sometimes sugary drinks like Moscato, freaking these wines, they can tear a woman up if they don't go to the gym. That sugar can tear a woman up more than it will a dude. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times dudes don't drink the sugary drinks. They drink the liquor, the beer, and all that shit. And yeah, we can gain weight and all that. That's not my point. I'm just saying she's up here trying to basically reduce, her drinking schedule. If you drink, you drink. Don't sit up here and try to tell a story on when you drink and you don't drink all the time. You're a social drinker. Guess what? It's a lot of alcoholics that'll tell you they social drinkers.
something like that. I don't have to drink, but
Oh, okay.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, there would be no connection because I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not even a social drinker.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
so.
it. That's good.
Mhm.
Thank you. Popping your balloon.
My name is Shay, and I'm 37, and I just popped my balloon. I think you're very well dressed. I just popped my balloon just because I just wasn't physically attracted.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. And is there anything specific that,
I
make you
would
say
probably say the braids.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
all right? And now is Shay someone that's your type?
No.
It's a tough guy.
I'm beginning to think Timmy might want a snow bunny or something. And none of the sisters are his type. Now you got all different body types, so I'm thinking Timmy might like the snow bunnies for real. You know what I'm saying? He might like something that's not right here in this room, period, including the host.
Yeah.
Okay, and what makes her not your type?
Yeah, she looks a little bit older than like 45.
Ooh.
45. I'm not 45.
Yeah, just look.
Oh.
Just look older.
Oh.
Not attracted.
Oh. Oh man, Timmy just say you look older than 45. God. Ooh.
I don't know. I'm just lost right now.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
I do like the dress though, for sure. Yeah.
Let's go to our next lady. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Shay and I'm 37. Obviously too old. I do have tattoos and you don't have a type. Because everybody's not your type so far. So to me, you don't have.
Man, pass by her with the quickness. Give her the Heisman. You know what I'm saying? Them big arms, she throwing dukes behind the scene, man. She takes me back to Married with Medicine, man. She sound like Dr. Heavenly. Seriously, real talk.
Have a type?
Yeah, I do have a type. It's just I'm not attracted to like older women.
What's considered older?
I would say probably my age or older. I'm more into like I can better do like 27, 28, 29, somewhere around there.
Okay,
Yeah.
respect.
Okay. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Janae. I'm 34. I popped because you said you're looking for someone to make your life easier or better. I'm a mom and I'm looking for a man for that. Well, I'm not looking for a man, but I mean, I'm there to support you, but I don't see how a woman could make your life easier. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what I mean by that is because I work hard,
Yeah.
I would say something like this, like my father would say, like, because of the, I don't want to get, I'm already getting beaten up in the world
Yes.
by what's going on. I don't want to get beat up at home too if I'm not having a good day and things like that.
I know that's right.
So I'm saying, make my life easy. How you doing? You know, how was your day today? Just
Home be
peace.
your
Yeah.
peace.
hmm
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So I like that answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like that answer. And it was the braids too. You're handsome, but
Thanks.
just do something different.
What would you recommend?
I would go straight back
Okay.
if I were you.
I would definitely take that consideration. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So she say, she would go straight back like the old style, the AI when he was out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he the one that was creator, but he want a straight back. Straight back is like the basic ass style, like with braids, man. Like, and where they throwing designs and shit, but they ain't the hair don't make the man. This ain't no freaking Samson type shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with these women, bro, they don't know what they want. They, the man got braids, and I could care less what hairstyle he got. But I'm just saying, you come in there with braids, but yet you got a little bit more up tempo, freaking, air about you. Your confidence, the barometer is a little bit higher. And they sit up there, so you just seem just a little bit too aggressive. But you don't like my braids? Oh, your braids are fine, but you just a little bit too aggressive.
All right. So is Janae someone that's your type?
I would say yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Besides the tattoo.
Yeah, the tattoo.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And if we can get your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Venusian, 39. The vibe wasn't there, and
Okay.
I wasn't physically attracted. And then some of the deal breakers, I do socially drink, and I also moved away from family, so that isolation part is
Yeah.
there too. So I'm not going to try to bring you into something that's not going to work for you. So there's that.
Okay. All right. So is Venusia someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
No.
Just not attracted. And the piercing on the, the piercing. Yeah. I don't think a lot of women can pull that off. Yeah.
All right.
That's what was missing to me. She seems like a drinker. You know what I'm saying? She seems like a drinker. You can tell by, her midsection is kind of, bubbly a little bit. She seems like a drinker. She seems like she changes up when she gets that liquid in her system. I might be totally wrong, but anyway, on to the next, man.
Let's head on back.
I said this was going to be my last one, but I think I'm going to do one more. You know what I'm saying? Because, this is interesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, get new to doing reactions. People hit me up and say you should do reactions more often because, I actually started doing reactions to these other content creators on here. Yeah, they ain't gonna give me credit, but I'm the one started doing reactions to them. And that's what upset a lot of these cats, because I was doing reactions to their videos. But I'm definitely gonna do this more often because it's interesting. It's interesting to see these women go through a roster of men and hear what they have to say from one to the other. Some of them extremely contradict themselves. Others, you can basically understand that they are just not compatible no matter what. Like they got too much baggage to be compatible with anybody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that is.
I know you're not that person.
The moment I saw her, I knew she.
So don't say.
Let me go back a little bit.
All right. Hey, what are some things?
Forget about that jury commercial you was just about to see. Talking about the moment I saw her, bro.
Things you look for in a woman?
I like a woman to be herself. I like when people kind of can meet themselves or who they are and just kind of accept it and grow from there, not kind of like change someone. Like, hey, you're into this, I'm into this. We can learn from each other. So just someone who's open with them.
So let me slide back because this dude, he has a fit with a casual suit, shirt, has the black shirt matching the kicks. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to see who all popped their balloon when they seen him.
Thank you.
because they talk about clothes and all that, but then they see what you got on just for one moment. This is just one moment. This is not even them getting used to who you are as a person, going out on a date and seeing what you're gonna wear next. This is just them seeing you right now. Then they want to pop the balloon. Oh no, he has that on today. I don't want nothing else to do with him.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. Let's get your name.
My name is Reggie,
Okay, Reggie, how old are you?
36.
Okay, and what do you do?
I do financial literacy, help people with their credit, build passive income, start businesses, things like that.
Very cool. What are some things I could do for fun?
So for me, it's not what you do, it's who you with. You do the same
Okay.
thing you do with the right person, you can make it a good time. But for me, because of that, I'm about experiences. So I like traveling, I like kind of building with your partner. Yeah, just having fun. Video gaming as well, of course.
Video.
Of course.
Okay. Oh, all right. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
I like a woman.
He said video gaming. So I guess he can't have some time to himself for, gaming. He need to be up under you, listening to you talk about your day. You know what I'm saying? And what all went on in your day. You know what I'm saying? And and make sure he's right there within the proximity. Now, I'm not a gamer, you know what I'm saying? But some women have that mentality that, you can't be in there gaming because that means you're disconnected from being with her kids or whatever whatever the arrangement is.
To be yourself, I like when people kind of can meet themselves or who they are and just kind of accept it and grow from there, not kind of like change someone like, hey, you're into this, I'm into this, we can learn from each other. So just someone who's open with themselves, comfortable being who they are.
Okay, and now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers for me, definitely smoking cigarettes. And I would just say more so with what I just said, as far as like trying to change, like I'd rather grow as each other than just like, you got to do things this way, things like that.
Okay. All right, so we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Tracy and I'm 37. And the only reason why I popped, you're handsome, you got it going on. I loved everything that you said.
Thank you.
I would not have popped, but I had just come out of an 11-year marriage and video games was a major issue for me. So yeah, I know you're not that person. So don't say, the past is not you, but it's just, for me, I don't like it. I've never valued a man that played video games, and I'm not saying that, if that's your hobby, you can't play video games, but it's just something that brings up just something very negative for me. So I just don't like it. Yeah, I don't like the video games.
Okay.
But everything else.
She don't like the video games.
All right, and Reggie, is she someone that is your type?
Definitely my type. I do have a question though, as far as you're saying, like for the video games, what type of struggles are you finding with that?
Just more so time when I wanted to spend time together. It's kind of just like the videos turned into leagues and all these things like that. So it was just a major part of the relationship that I felt like we could have spent together.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So with her, she never mentioned anything about video games before. It was the cast that she dated from New Orleans. That was the type that didn't work out for her. She never told one dude that it was because of video games. So therefore, I'm calling BS on her not liking video games, because you never mentioned anyone that you didn't like from New Orleans had a problem. And it's not many dudes that's gonna tell you from New Orleans that, oh man, I just can't wait to play video games. Come on now. She never mentioned anything about no video games. Never. But all of a sudden, this dude come up here and she gonna say, oh, that's taken away from time. It's 24 hours in a freaking day. Who's bringing in the bread? Y'all ain't married. You still got to go to work. He got to go to work. When y'all meet, y'all still would have exhausted between each other the hours that it took to bring in the day, which is 12 a.m., 12:01. You're in a different day. Then you getting up to work. So you're talking about over 15 hours? 15 hours being apart because you aren't married. He's working, you're working.
Oh, thank you. And then we got one down over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm 37. So very good looking, well-dressed brother.
Thank you.
So I popped my balloon and I wanted to elaborate on when you say how, like, are you a gamer? Like you got a game all the time? Or is it like, I wanted you to elaborate. I have a almost 14-year-old, so he's a gamer.
Right.
So when I hear somebody say video games, I'm like, is it something that's just what you must do? Like how often, how long? Do you have time for like family?
Okay, fellas, let me speak on her because I'm telling you, sometimes you don't have to crack a book open and flip through the chapters to understand what the title was all about. You feel me? She says she has a 14-year-old that's a gamer. Obviously, if you're saying that your 14-year-old is a gamer, he's a part of your family because that's your kid. Obviously, you let him game because you are titling him a gamer. Now you asking a grown man about him being a gamer. You're not discarding your kid out the house or disallowing him to play games. But yet this man, if he wants to take a little bit of time to play a game, you have an issue with it? You have an issue with it outside of your 14-year-old being a gamer? And you said it has something to do with family? So tell me this, sister. When it comes down to your 14-year-old playing a game, does he have to stop what he's doing for a certain amount of hours and come in here and say, hey, so-and-so's over. Let's come in here. It's family time. You don't play a game. So your kid is going to resent the guy because every time he's there, he has to pay attention to what's going on with this, that. No, you allow your kids the free time to go in there and do their social activities. This is a new era. And this is what social media is. Man, she's a humbug, I swear, man.
Games outside of just video games.
Yeah, so when I said, I don't know, well, maybe I did just say video games, but I meant games. So I like family night, like just family fun, Sunday fun day, stuff like that, and just kind of doing different themes. Like I like to host it, make it fun. So yeah, games like that, I rarely really have time to video game, but if you have time for advice, you'll do it for like 30 minutes, whatever you got, but I'm a working man, so
See, there you
it's
go.
not realistic anymore.
You can't just say video games. I put my balloon back together. But no, when I hear that, it's like when you say video games, I'm thinking he gonna sit on this game forever. But no, that's the reason I wanted to elaborate.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
okay, what do you mean by that? Because I don't mind games,
Uh-huh.
but family games, board
Yeah,
games,
definitely.
outside games. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're going to sit down and play board games, huh? You going to sit down and play some board games? What board games you want to play? You didn't even name one board game. You didn't say that your kid was a board gamer. You say he was a gamer. I'm running a red flag up on that one. Flag on the play, goddammit.
Okay. Now, is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, well put together, well dressed, well spoken, absolutely.
Thank you.
Don't do it, brother.
So, we still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these ladies a question to help us narrow it down.
No problem at all. All right. So my first question is this. Has anyone ever been in the entertainment business? And have you ever had OnlyFans? Yeah, that's the question.
Okay. Let's start over here with your name and age.
Come
and
on now.
answer this question.
Come on.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm 39. When you say entertainment business, do you mean like just OnlyFans or do you like, can you specify?
So like I would say like dancing, things like this.
Oh, no.
That's good. That's good.
Your name and age and the
I know somebody up there was a dancer. I know somebody got some pimp drama. I know somebody got some PP, some private party drama. I know somebody up there.
Answer this question.
I'm Chanel. I'm 42.
Nice to meet you.
And I would say I'm in the I've never had an OnlyFans. I probably would break the internet if I was. However, I create trivia games. So one thing I noticed, as you mentioned, is that game night.
Yes.
Well, I have 3 games that I've created, and I sell them on Amazon.
Amazing.
Family night, game night, hip hop edition. So I love to host those things as well. So that is the close I'm going to get with entertaining. And then, of course, with my consulting business, there's a few networks that I work with as well. So
Perfect. I love that.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
My name is Davinia. I'm 41, and no, I am not in the entertainment business. I never have been. So,
I got a question for you. For the folks
age and answer this question.
My name is Shay. I'm 37 and I do not have an OnlyFans. I do dabble in acting. Yes.
That's great.
Your name and age and answer this question.
I'm Janae, 34. Never know OnlyFans, not my style, but I do sing, and that's the only thing.
That's great. You have some music out to kind of do it as a hobby?
I do. I wanted to do it as a career, but I'm just focused on something new right now.
I respect that. I respect that.
Thank you.
Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Venusian 39. I am a TikTok creator manager. So that's about the only entertainment platform I utilize. But other than that, no, I don't have an OnlyFans.
All right, great.
Okay. All right. So, Reggie, I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons based off of what you're seeing and what you've heard so far. So, let me give you a pick.
Okay, so
Just
based
2.
off the questions. Tough. Okay. I'm
Hey, Reggie, you want me to help you out, bro? Because I've seen, the other dudes that came through before you. And I don't know if you was back there paying attention on how the whole process worked. But I can give you a hint. Go to the far end, the one with the skirt on, pop that. You know what I'm saying? Quickly. The one that said she had the game shows and all that, pop that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But Janae, the one on the end with the orange, just keep her around just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll grow on you in a minute, and you'll have a reason to pop her balloon. Just give her a little bit of time. But let me see if you heard me.
going to pop this. You're going to follow me? Okay.
Yeah, pop those 2 and then
I'm going to pop this
I don't know
one.
where you're popping.
Oh, wow.
One more.
Okay.
I'm going to pop this one as well.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's start over here. And so, Mrs. Okay, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was trying to be patient. You're swagged out. I love your drip. I love the turtle necklace.
Thank you.
Just give you a chance. I'm really not into bald heads. So I was just trying to
So you can understand, fellas, once they get their balloon pop, right? Because he did it. Then they're not in the bald heads, but you held your balloon to see if the bald head was going to select you. You know what I'm saying? All this hanging back, and then you get your balloon pop because you don't make the final cut, man. And I don't like this. I don't like that, man. Come on, just be honest with yourself. Don't try to redeem. It's not about redemption, man. Just let the shit go. You didn't make the cut.
that pop before you came out and just hear you out.
Okay. So he's not your usual type?
Again, you look good. It's just the bald, no. Okay. I'm just trying to,
Got it.
really find love and step out.
And let me educate whoever feel that they get educated, right? Real talk, because I know the hottest chat in the MF and game. Salute to y'all on deck, man. I want to go through the chat, but I'm just gonna get off my shit if I go through the chat, right? But this is the last guy that reaction that I'm doing with this host or whatever, right? But check this out though. Mrs. that she called herself, right? Let me explain something to you. You have the audacity to talk about this man in the bald head and everything, right? But yet a lot of women that's out there, you all have issues that we have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we don't know what we're getting, okay? I'm not criticizing you to the extent of being disrespectful, but when the relaxation and the comfort zone comes into play, and we come over there, you in sweats, and you got a scully on, and you're like, why you got a scully on? It's the first time I'm coming over to your place. Why you got a bonnet on your head? Oh, it's just relaxing. A bonnet? You know what I'm saying? Then we have to go through a probationary period where every time we see you, you might have that bonnet on for 90 freaking days. And then come to find out, you get comfortable enough and find out you barely have any hair. Or we might see you. The only time we see you is when you have gotten your hair done and you're all made up. But yet, when it came over there, you had the bonnet on your head. That's not sexy. So ladies, you have to understand that some of you women don't have hair either. And it's not growing back. It's just like the men. His hair ain't growing back. Your hair is not growing back. But men, we're pretty much in a natural state if we're bald headed. Women are not too secure about that. That's why they put the wig on. They put the lace fronts and everything else. That's what's ruining freaking relationships. Let me get back to it though. Let me get back to it.
Outside of my box, so
You know, like for bald head, the less hair you have, the more head you get.
hey, if it works for you, so I ain't shaving my head. I don't have no issues.
Okay.
Jokes.
Reggie, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Gorgeous, beautiful, well presented. I think just from some of the answers, I like a few of the other answers better, but that's literally it.
Okay.
Respect.
Thank you. And let's go to the other one you ended up popping. Okay. And why did you have your balloon unpop for Reggie?
When he came out, I felt like he was confident. I love the way he's dressed. Yeah, and I just wanted to hear more what he had to say and his energy.
And Reggie, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Yeah, same thing. I wish I could have got like a more meat to the bone question, but same type of thing. I kind of like some of the other answers, well put together. Love the purple. So
She's one of the more sexy ones. I know some fellas, they got their type, man. But she looks like she would make a good better half. You know what I'm saying? She'd make a good mother. Something to that extent. I forgot if she had any kids or not. Who knows or whatever. But anyway, on to the next.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
All right.
I know you had one brewing.
Yeah, I had a
I know you
brewing.
had
Okay.
one brewing.
So my question is this: how do you feel about your partner leading in a relationship? And in your opinion, what is the kind of thin line between, oh, this is a man that can lead, or this guy's just controlling? Like, what is your kind of difference for that?
Okay. Start over here.
I'm Chanel, 42. My limitations, what you're saying on maybe feeling that I'm being controlled in my relationship or
Versus-
that a man is leading.
Correct.
I come from a traditional background. The gender roles is very important. So respecting the man in the household, whether we agree to disagree, that's something that I've raised around. Public.
She says she's raised around respecting the man of the house. She hasn't presented that with not one of the guys. She seems like she's overbearing. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing with having confidence and being strong and having that character about you. But a man, we want sexiness. We want femininity. We don't want to, be in a situation where you're gonna be the second man in charge. The woman. Yeah, you have man on the end, but no, we don't need to know if it's gonna be Thursday night fights. If it's going to be Friday night fights, we don't need to know that. If you're going to say traditionally, then when we have a disagreement, traditionally, we need to be able to talk it out rather than, okay, we need to goddamn wrap our hands up or we need to put headgear on. You know what I'm saying? Do you know a referee that's local?
Respect is very important that I've been raised under, so I would never have a disagreement with you in public. As far as controlling, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. If you're saying that you need to check my phone and you need to like.
Yeah, so I'm not saying that. I'm asking you. So I'm asking, how do you feel about a man leading in a relationship? And then I'm asking you, in your opinion, what is the thin line between, oh, this is a guy who can lead versus, oh, no, this guy's just controlling?
I just love a man that can make a decision. Make a decision and.
You MFing right. You need a man that can make a decision. And the best decision this dude can make right now is to find a freaking goddamn pen, a pickaxe, goddamn it, find a pellet gun, something to pop that balloon that's in your hand. Because that traditional shit, I haven't heard that with any other dude, period. She has a strong personality. She's aggressive at the end of the day. And this dude seems like he's asking you a question to let you know he's not going to get walked over. You know what I'm saying? He's not a pushover.
And go with it. I'm a Capricorn, so
here we go with
I'm a
them
realist.
suns and all
So
that.
if I see that you can't make a decision, then you can't lead, and then eventually I'll step in and make that decision, and then you might feel like that I'm overstepping you. So it's just more of a man knowing what he wants. I'll follow. You know what I'm saying? And if I see you got it, I'll wait till you get there. But if you're too far off with leading, especially someone that has businesses, very attractive, get attention, there's some things that a certain type of man for me, they have to be a certain type of way, and they have to be able to stand in front of a lot of challenges with having an attractive woman and all of the assets that come along with it, so that you can stand there with your, your head high. You remind me so much of my husband, my ex-husband. I'm so sorry.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is, y'all. There it is. Did I not have? Look, I haven't even watched this. There it is. It finally comes out, man. It finally comes out as the reason why she has her balloon, because she's hoping that he could be the 2.0. The other dude, he made a decision. Don't be mad at me for breaking. He made a decision, y'all. He made a decision to purchase him a brand new pair of Asics. If the nigga had bad knees, he went and bought two knee sleeves. That nigga started to stretch. He knew if he ran, come on, man, he would have to get up out of there with her. She said, "You remind me of my ex-husband." The worst thing. That's just like, can you imagine one of us saying, "You remind me of my ex-wife"? Oh my God. It's over. It's no rebounding for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even Bronny James can't take one off the glass with that.
I love the bald head. My family, my brother you probably have every Jordan that ever came out. You did very well putting it together. So
Thank you.
I'm just looking at you, that's all. But
Okay. Let's go to our next lady.
Did you see the expressions that she making? I mean, no, she's a handful. Real talk. She's a handful, y'all. She's a handful. He's laughing it off. He know that was disrespectful. She's smiling about it, but we don't want to be compared to nobody you had in your past that didn't work out. Real talk. We don't want to hear that.
If we can have your name and age and the answer to his question.
Davinia, I'm 41. The answer to your question, I actually desire a man that can lead, a man that can make sound decisions, a man with a plan, but a man that also considers my needs, my wants, my desires, and my happiness. So if you're leading and you're not considering my feelings or what makes me happy or what I desire, then I think that can become a little controlling. Like if I want to go out or if I want to go with these friends and you're like, well, no, if we have plans, I understand. But I think that's my fine line. But other than that, I desire a man that can lead. Not all men can lead.
Absolutely. Great.
Let's go down here. If we can have your name and age and the answer to his question.
Hey, I'm Janae. I'm 34. I think a man is created to lead, so I don't mind a leader. I think that's what I'm attracting. As far as controlling, if you're too possessive, and it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So, yeah.
Fellas, how we supposed to say it, fellas? Real talk. Do we supposed to make sure we clear our throat? Baby, if you don't mind, can I please, pretty please, just drive up to the store by myself? And I just want some free time. Is that how it goes, Janae? Because it seems like you want somebody to be very, very, you know what I'm saying, with the falsetto. You want the high pitch. You know what I'm saying? You want us to sound like Ellie Setback. Oh, look at the type of shoes.
Lead, that's your job. I respect it 100%. Yeah.
Absolutely.
How to get this question.
Venushi, 39. I think every relationship starts with a foundation. Transparency and honesty, trust is the main factor. So I think when we are developing that, the leading comes with when we develop that foundation. And once we have established that, then I can trust you to lead me. So when you're asking for my phone or asking me what I'm doing, then that I feel like then you're encroaching on my space, and that's something that I don't subscribe to. So that's it.
Yeah.
You know one thing about her, y'all, she don't subscribe to a lot of stuff. but I can tell you she needs some prescriptions. She may not subscribe, but I'm pretty sure she has prescriptions. You know what I'm saying? So she might have she might not have subscriptions, but she has prescriptions. I can guarantee you that because she's out there. Seriously, she's out there.
Great answer.
Okay. All right, Reggie. Let's go ahead and pop 2 balloons.
All right, all right. I mean, I just have to comment. All those answers was, yeah.
Stop lying, Nick. Man,
Get
stop
it.
lying.
Okay.
Don't become a
But to
buster.
Top 2. All right, I'm gonna go here. Pop this one.
Oh wow.
Doesn't work.
He's looking at the body. That's a good one. That's a
All
good
right,
one.
and why did we end up popping her
Good
balloon?
choice.
Yeah, once again, I mean, all the answers were along the same lines. You definitely, I love the qualities that you're saying, and just same thing as I said. I just like a little bit of the answers a little bit better. But gorgeous, great answers. I just like the others a little bit better.
Stop, brother.
And why did you have your balloon unpop
Keep
for
it real.
Reggie?
I liked his style, and I wanted to hear what he had to say.
And
Look,
then we ended
you
up
see,
popping
hey, hold
this.
up. You know how the fellas will say that the woman is attractive? You know, some of these women will say, okay, if the man is attractive or not. But then she's up here talking about she likes his style. You know what I'm saying? She likes his style. Being that he popped the balloon, she's not going to tell him he looked good because she don't have a balloon no more. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just, it could be petty sometime, bro.
This one, why did we pop her balloon?
It's beating the same drum, huh?
Something different.
Something different. Okay, so I mean, you gave a great answer though. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, I liked your answers. Everybody gave along the same line answer, but they played it their own way. So it's kind of like a show where you're kind of, I'm the guy with the stick, you know what I mean? So it's like hearing the answers, like if everyone's giving me an A and it's like, oh, this one made a bit of A plus, then I just like the answer a little bit better. I would approach you if I seen you like there's nothing wrong with you, my type, all that good stuff.
One thing I know about Divinity, if that's her name, I think, is that she got the 30 in the back. All right, I'm learning the maintenance that has to be put into these vehicles. I try to come up with these females, you know what I'm saying, these women that are wearing this long hair down the back. That is a maintenance bill, right? And that cost. So I'm just curious to know what it looks like without it. But watching these roster women over time, she's grown on me. You know what I'm saying? She's grown on me. Even though she has a little bit more makeup than I like, she's grown on me. I think he kind of popped it because, he's just trying to, figure out the same thing I'm doing. He sees what he's probably going to have to participate in. And then she got the tattoo right there on the chest plate or whatever. And it might be a little bit of the outfit that she's wearing that might be a little tacky. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's not like her skirt is too high. I like her body. You know what I'm saying? A little short. You know what I'm saying? A little short, little stallion. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's probably that big ass tattoo that's on your chest, man.
Got it. And then why did you have your balloon unpop for Reggie?
I think Reggie's handsome, well-spoken. I think I've seen him on another show, so I was trying to kind of wait and not judge by what I've seen before. So, but we're good. He's a good guy.
All right. So, ladies, any questions for Reggie? Okay, let's start down here.
Hey, Reggie.
Hey.
How do you feel about celibacy?
Hold up, man. Okay. I'm just want to sponge this up a little bit because it's Friday already. So I'm gonna not ad-lib the shit out of this because people gonna start leaving and stuff like that because they might have to get up for work and all. She said, how do you feel about celibacy? Okay. Why in the hell should he feel like that is the biggest topic of discussion right now? When you have 3 kids, right? You have 3 kids. And all of a sudden at this point, you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to hold out on you. I want to see how you deal with my youngins first. I want to see how you deal with me. I want to see how you can control yourself if I'm walking around here looking you down with these dreamy eyes of mine. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a sexy outfit on. You know what I'm saying? I want to see, can you handle the blue balls? You know what I'm saying? I want to see everything that comes with you sustaining. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. I want to see how long you can go without giving in to pressure. Celibacy for what? You got 3 kids, bro. About 3 different baby fathers, and now all of a sudden, a man's supposed to come in and you wanna abstain. She wanna pick the opportunity to abstain from motherfucking sex. You out your goddamn mind.
So pretty much waiting until marriage. Is that?
Yeah.
I would say. So I'm very spiritual, right?
Girl,
so
if you don't
for
stop
me,
it.
it's like who you give your body to. It's like soul ties to me. You know what I mean?
100%.
So you don't want to just be out here going wild. So I would say I will respect if that's the decision you're making, and we can have conversations about it, things like this. But you want to get to know the person before you just like soul ties is a real thing. You don't want to attach your soul to someone, and then so I respect it honestly.
I love that.
She's already attached her soul to 3 other men. They have ejaculated, and look, them joints was swimming up the canal, knocking each other out. No, I'm making it to there. Yeah, I made it. No more top of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's already been that race, brother. And she's up here talking about abstaining to marriage. Come on, man. And then he's been on some other shows, so he's just giving the TV answer. He ain't being genuine, to be honest. This brother is not being genuine as he could, because, look at her, how she's looking now. I mean, come on, bro. You're going to be sitting up there, with some sexy outfits on, teasing a nigga. How long that's supposed to happen? You know what I'm saying? How long that's supposed to happen? You're going to see if you can tease him enough so he can walk around there and you say, oh, it seems like you're happy to see me. And but you got to understand, we're abstaining. If you go to the mall and get engaged, that can maybe I can bite you in a little bit. Man, get out of here.
Yeah. And then one more. How do you react when you don't get what you want?
Communication, conversation. I'm big on talking and things like that. So if it's something like I want that, you talking about like within myself or like with my partner?
With your partner. Like, say if you wanted me to do something, how do I say it?
Oh, let me guess. So if he don't get what he want, just say you've been abstaining from sex, and he comes over there and you have on a sexy outfit or something, and y'all been seeing each other for quite some time, and you continue to make sure you have your hair a certain way, your eyes looking at him a certain way. You want to say, well, if he comes over there and he's ready, and you're saying, oh, you're happy to see me. Well, babe, we don't have to really have intercourse. You can just, you know what I'm saying? You can just, what? You know what I'm saying? We can do the other. What about the fellatio? That's sex too. We got to abstain for that. So how you going to act when I don't give you no head and we abstain into marriage, and we ain't having intercourse, but it's still oral copulation, and will you be mad? Will you run out the house because I'm teasing you and I'm putting on a sexy outfit? Get out of here, man.
Just anything. Say you want me to do something. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable with doing that just yet.
Yeah, he wants you to give him some head. You feel comfortable. Oh my God. This chick is playing. Oh my God, man. She is weird. Now she's dangerous. This chick right here, Janae is dangerous, bro. She is dangerous, man, because she's the type that cut it off, bro. For real. Not in a physical sense. I'm talking about disconnect you from getting it. For real, she seems like she play those games, and in order for you to get it back, you got to take her shopping. Man, who asked a question like that now?
Would you shut down? Well, you did say communication, but
Yeah,
yeah, something
so
like that.
no. You, like I said earlier, like trying to change someone into your liking is like you have to meet the person where they're at and kind of grow with them. That's how you're gonna have longevity. That's how you're gonna, make it further and you get a lifelong partner. For me, just trying to, or anybody just trying to change someone from the beginning, that it never ends well. So yeah, absolutely not.
I like you.
Man, hey, man. If there's anything you ever heard me say, bro, somebody said in the chat, they are absolutely right. MD, man, salute to him. He say she's a chameleon. Yes, she is an absolute poisonous chameleon too. She asked a subliminal question. Yo, we've been abstaining for sex, man, and we practice celibacy, and I've been looking sexy all this time, and every time you see me, you get turned on and shit, and you ask me, hey, just give me a little, just give me a little bit, and I don't want to do it. Are you gonna get mad because you got on that sexy outfit, you got on some lingerie, and I still can't get none? Are you gonna get mad and storm out the house that I keep teasing you? Are you gonna get mad because I keep teasing you? You want me to sit down and talk to you? You want to lead me on? No. And this is getting out of control, bro. Janae is up to the games, bro. The GAMEZZZ.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
How many?
2.
2. You did say that. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Yes, that's good.
Okay. Any
Pop her
questions over
balloon
here?
ASAP.
How old are your kids?
13 and 14.
Do you want more kids
I just always said I would have another kid with a wife.
with the wife? So you want to get married?
It's definitely in my vocabulary. It's in my plans.
Let me see if she gonna pop that balloon.
Because I do.
Have you ever been married?
To the Lord. I've never been married. It's just making you laugh.
Oh. Where'd you say you're from?
Also from Virginia.
You live there now?
No, I live here.
Oh, what part?
Here? Avondale.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you cook?
What the see? They don't understand the structure, man. Wasn't she the same one talking about she needs somebody that knows who they're with to be able to handle all the attention that she's getting? No. I can see where she at with it. She wants you to be in there having a meal prepared for her while she go up here and try to see how many games she done sold on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? I remember, it was a female that asked me that, lady that asked me that down here. She asked me, sometimes every now and then I'll go in and sit at the bar, and not the rag wipe shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'll go and chill, have some drinks and shit. And I had a conversation with this woman. She asked me, she say, she told me all this stuff. Do you cook? Because I would definitely like to see if you different than the rest of cook, man.
I'll motivate you in the kitchen.
I cook. You don't gotta motivate me. But do you know how to grill?
It's not the best. It's not the best.
Okay. Other than that, I don't know. I don't have any other questions for you.
Y'all gotta know how to grill, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to handle getting grilled and grilling. Okay? You gotta understand that if you leave without checking in, you will get grilled. And both of those will mean somebody's getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna do the cooking both of the times, yo. Period. Be careful about the grilling.
Okay.
Reggie, time to make a decision. So we've got 2 beautiful ladies.
Absolutely.
I know it's going to be a tough choice, but we do have to pop one of their balloons.
Great questions, great answers, great outfits. Everything is literally beautiful. But if I have to pop one,
Man, Reggie
I'm
bullshit,
gonna go ahead
bro.
and pop this one.
Okay. Wait a minute to pop her balloon.
Reggie up there hitting like he goddamn got rabbit soft
I
ass
feel like
chicken
we would
hands.
mesh. I feel like are you spiritual?
Very.
Yeah, because when I mentioned the,
She's spiritual, y'all. She's spiritual. I wanted that you become spiritual. I wanted you to become spiritual like after the first baby daddy or after the second baby daddy. When did you become, and did y'all attend church? And if you did attend church, I always ask this question: why, churchgoers, why can't they savage a marriage? You know what I'm saying? Where's the marriage counseling? Why can't God, none?
the soul tie, I see how you kind of lit up for that. So I feel
Yeah.
like we would have mentioned that way. We're beating the same drum, but literally, I think just from all the questions I've asked, all the questions that's been asked to me, I match with her a little bit more.
I love how intentional you are, and I
Absolutely.
hope you find your match.
Definitely.
Respect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on back. Okay, let's bring you on up. Come on up. Come on.
Hey, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you, Reggie, all you doing is looking at that ass. That's it, bro. That's it. You feel that you can be the one that infiltrate that. Look at him. He ain't looking at her. He looking at the ass, man. Come on, bro. I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm just saying you got a lot to deal with because she gonna make you work for that. She gonna make you work for that, man. I know she trying to give you that black Marilyn Monroe vibe. Man, come on now.
So, any final questions between the two of you before?
Any questions for me?
Yeah, I have one more question. Okay. All right. So my question is this. So my family dynamic is kind of different. Like I'm not necessarily close to my biological family, but I've had friends who kind of become my family. So my question to you is this. What are your thoughts on family? And as far as your family is concerned, like how does their opinion on the person you're dating kind of affect the relationship?
I have a very big family, and we're very close. Very respectable. Like I said, gender roles. Their opinion is very important to me because I spend a lot of time with my family whenever we're together. Like right now, it's the holiday weekend. I have family here until tomorrow. They've been here for a week or so. We get together. We have, and we bring our significant others.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how comfortable you are in that environment, but my family's gonna ask you questions, and they're gonna want to know what you're about, and I'm gonna pay attention to that. So.
That perfectly answered. Perfectly answered.
Is it going to be a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match! I'll go ahead and take this mic, and you guys can go on up.
Yeah, tell me how that's gonna work out for you, Reggie. I know you're looking at that ass, Shawty. I know you're looking at Shawty ass, man. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get your eyes off of that. She does have a bump back there, yeah. But her attitude is gonna just make you forget about the whole reason why you selected her to begin with. Watch what I tell you. I say for this situation right here, give it a good 8 hours and 12 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You'll be up out of there.
The one plugin that I want to showcase here.
I ain't gonna lie. I was tripping. I haven't seen a mohawk. Since goddamn, old 18, man. Goddamn. Let me see who next on deck. This is my last one. I said this is gonna
Hello,
be my
welcome
last.
in. What's your name?
This should be
I'm
interesting.
James. I'm from Indiana.
Okay.
How are you?
Hey, I said this should be interesting. Why? Because he has the locks, right? He has on all black. You know what I'm saying? And whenever somebody comes in with all black with some jewelry on, it's going to get interesting. You know what I'm saying? Something has to be lurking from the depths with this guy. All black. I don't know if he's a mortician, any of that. Let's see what the women think, man. Let's see if he's going to be able to goddamn smooth talk some of these remaining women that's up here.
How you guys doing? Awesome.
James, how old are you?
I am 41.
41, and what do you
Yes.
do?
I'm a tour guide. So I own a tour guide company. I take people on vacations. I give people a local experience instead of them staying in a resort. I'm connecting in about 45 countries, and I'm trying to take somebody's daughter around the world. What's happening?
Oh, okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I'm adventurous. I love like road trips. I love quality time. I'm a man who enjoys time. I'm not one of those men who is always busy. I actually enjoy time and want somebody to spend time with. So
Hey, man. Hey, do what you gotta do, man. I think this dude just left the Carter. I think his Rottweiler's outside and shit. You know, Wesley told him to go in and goddamn see what it was. For real, I think this is Nino Brown's assistant. Seriously, I think this is Nino Brown's assistant, bro.
I'm interested in somebody with quality time, calm, patient, affectionate, loving, and bring peace to my life.
Got
Same as I
it.
do to you.
And what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I don't like loud. I don't like attitude-ish. I don't like
He said attitude-ish. Hey, that's a new Nino said I don't like attitude-ish. The girl already busting her balloon like he was gonna pick you. He wasn't gonna pick you. You wasn't gonna make the cut, man.
I just like respectful. Just keep it cordial.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, got it. Okay, so we did get a couple of pop balloons.
All
Let's
right.
go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Hey, get him, Nino.
Okay,
Get
if
him.
we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon. Oh, James over here.
Get the Rottweiler, man. Get the Rottweiler on him.
James don't listen to that well.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
All her facial
Hi,
expressions.
I'm Shay. I'm 37, and I ended up popping my balloon. I'm not really a fan of, like, the bling look. But
Oh
also, you
my
said you don't
God. I knew it, yo. Did she Hey, yo, in the chat, man. Blunts, MD. Jessica. Gumbo. Did she say bling? Did this motherly nurturer that seems like she's always giving back to the community? I bet if it was people that was donating to your cause that had bling, you wouldn't say anything except thank you very much. I truly appreciate your kindness. I think we connected spiritually. I'm going to pray for you. Thank you so very much. She said bling, y'all. This man can't even wear a motherfucking a turtleneck in there with some drip, bro. Like, man, she's a beast, bro.
loud people, and I'm loud by nature.
There's nothing wrong with being loud. So I'm not saying loud like that. I mean loud towards me. I mean, we should be able to communicate cordial. Communication is very important to me. So we should be able to communicate without overdoing each other.
Oh, so you mean loud when it comes to disagreements
just
and
loud,
things?
yeah. So it's
Gotcha.
okay to be loud. I'm fun too, girl. Come on in.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, give her a balloon back. What's happening? Like, like what's she doing?
I'm still gonna keep my balloon on pop because I don't like a flashy, blingy kind
That's
of
all
person.
good. I
It's just
respect that.
it brings too much attention, and I'm not. I like to be the center of attention, or we
Yeah,
be the center of
that
attention,
is-
and not you.
There it is. She likes to be the center of attention. Y'all, she loves to be the center of attention. Yeah, it goes to show. You can look at her body. You can see what she has on. She wants everybody to be looking at her so she can take the lead while you're in the back looking at that bumper that you're not even getting none of because she's trying to freaking wait and see if you meet the cut. And she wants everybody to get her the compliments. Hey, brother, you chose to come on the show, man. You should have asked about the bling now. You should have asked, was the bling on the list?
Overlook me and outlook me, and I outlook you. We don't
Understand.
Yeah.
Understand.
So that
Love
yeah.
it. I love it.
And now she's someone that is your type?
That's an ego right there. That's an ego for
We
real.
could definitely. I would be willing to communicate and see. I'm more of a. I like to talk. I like to see where somebody. Beauty is everything, of course, but sometimes glitter ain't gold. So
Let's go to our next lady. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
nice to meet
I like your energy.
you. Okay.
We could laugh all day long,
Okay.
but I am loud.
Okay.
And if I'm not heard, and it might be a little frustration. I grew up from a loud family, so you might not
Nothing
like
wrong.
that.
So when I say loud, like I was telling her, I don't mean you're not able to be loud. I just mean like in communication. I've noticed in relationships or in times nowadays that people want to overdo each other.
Yeah.
So I'm just meaning as far as like when communicating, not to overdo each other. I love a woman that's fluffy and loud. It's
Yeah.
okay.
And I don't like that back and forth, want to overdo each other.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what if I'm accidentally loud? Like, well,
Well, it's okay.
it might
Well, that's
happen.
what I'm
And
here
you might
for.
be like, girl, pipe. And I can pipe down, but it's kind of like I'm naturally aggressive.
Reggie, she's naturally aggressive. You know what I'm saying, Reggie? I know the kids haven't came up and all that, but she's naturally aggressive. That's why she has 3 kids, 3 different baby fathers. She's naturally aggressive, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what she's telling you is that you have to listen to her every time y'all talking, and you have to constantly watch the tone in which you're being loud, because though you may be trying to match her energy and be funny and everything, she might feel that you're trying to outdo her behind closed doors. Y'all just sitting down Netflix and chilling. You know what I'm saying? She might all of a sudden explode on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or try to call and snitch on you. Say, well, I hope y'all know. I have a boyfriend and he's goddamn at the Carter. I think they selling drugs over there or something. I think Nino, I seen Wesley Snipes outside too many times now. You know what I'm saying? He always dressed in black. Always. Some ain't right. Man, get out of here.
That doesn't bother me. An aggressive woman doesn't scare me. I'm an alpha male. I'm an aggressive male. So
Yeah.
I want you to be dominant. I want you to tell me when I'm doing something wrong. Those things don't bother me.
Cool.
For sure.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Reggie represent the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm an alpha man, no matter what you think. That's why you all in black with the bling bling. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, I'm gonna be an alpha regardless if you want that in your life or not. Real talk. I'm not gonna demote myself all because you want to take the lead permanently.
All right, let's head
She's
on
gonna
back.
keep that balloon pops.
She didn't ask for it back. Okay, so we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question. Help us narrow it down.
Who has a passport?
Everybody.
Everybody has a passport? Okay. All right. So what are some of your love languages?
Okay. Your name and age, and what's your love language?
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker.
Nice to
I'm
meet you.
39.
Okay.
I love your swag, by the way.
Oh,
Swagged out.
appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, she gave him a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Gave a compliment. That's what's up.
You said the love languages?
Yeah, it was.
I would have to say there's 5 serious ones, I feel like.
Okay.
If I'm going off the vibe, I would say probably words of affirmation. I like words of affirmation from my
Okay.
man. I need my man to like let me know I'm doing a good job. If I need uplifted, if I'm doing something wrong, emotional support,
I love it.
words of
Absolutely love it.
affirmation.
Absolutely love it. And you look good. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Your name and age, and what are your love languages?
Hi, my name is Tracy and I'm 37. My love language, I mean, there's a few as well, but I think the biggest one for me, and if it's not a love language, is just emotional intelligence and awareness. So I'm really big on just intimacy. So whether that's with communication, togetherness, partnership, things like that. So it's not physical touch, but it's definitely like you can touch me through communication.
Yeah, it's definitely ain't gonna be physical touch. Hey, fellas, they pretty much letting us know. You know, in order for you to even get anywhere close, you know, the soul touching the soul, bonding or whatever this called. You know what I'm saying? The other fellas messed it up. So therefore, we have to go on this probationary period before there's physically, you know what I'm saying, a connection there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they want to put the new ones on probation after the other ones didn't have to go through the probationary period.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Great answer.
Name and age, and what's your love language?
Davinia, I'm 41. My
Nice to
love
meet you.
languages, nice to meet you. Physical touch and words of affirmation. Like, tell me how you feel. Like, I don't care if we've been together for a long time. Tell me how you feel. Tell me I'm beautiful. Physical touch, walk up behind me in the kitchen, kiss me, like.
Divinity. Okay, now we talking, man. That's what I'm talking about. What about pulling that 30-inch off your head? You know what I'm saying? Will you get mad? Will we still be in a relationship if it get a little freaky and I goddamn just pull your head back and make a mistake and the glue come out? I mean, are you still gonna show a brother that affection and love, that intimacy that we're looking for?
Remind me of how you feel. So that's my love languages.
She
Why
growing.
should you try factor?
She growing on me though. I ain't gonna lie. She growing on me big time.
Age, and what is your love language?
My name is Shay, and I'm 37. My love languages are words of affirmation and quality time. I love to be affirmed. I love to know that I'm doing something great. I like to be reminded, and quality time. That's how I get to know a person. That's how we get to know each other, spend time together. So, yes. Thank you.
I love it. I love that answer.
And our last girl over here, your name and age, and what is your love language?
Venusian, 39.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Acts
I
of
love your
service.
eyes.
Thank you. Acts of service and giving and receiving gifts.
Ah, love it. I love giving gifts. Yeah, it's one of my love languages is to give.
Well, if your love language is to give, you need to give her that pen to the balloon because she's a mess.
Okay, so you said your love language is giving?
I love giving.
Okay,
Yes, yes. I'm very affectionate. I'm very passionate at what I do. I like to talk. I'm definitely into more mental than I mean, of course, it's about looks, but I definitely love a woman that can conversate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely into communication, 100%.
All right, so with that being said, it's now time for you to pop these ladies' balloons. So there are still quite a few balloons left on pop, so I'm gonna have you pop 3. I know, yes, 3 balloons. So let me take.
You guys are some very beautiful women, by the way. I have an attraction to everybody here, but of course we have to narrow it down to one. All right.
Yeah,
So
go ahead and pop those 3. Okay. Okay, let's stay down here. You said it's so tough, but you did that quick.
just get it over.
That's how you do it, Reggie. You get straight down to the point because you already have the one that you want picked out. That's how you do it. Get straight to the point, man. Don't go up there with little feather hands like old boy was doing, man, last time.
Over with.
All right.
Get it over
So
with.
why did we end up popping her balloon?
Well, when I asked her about the questions I asked her, she didn't seem too confident when she was saying it. She was just like, so I don't know.
Wait for the
I was
pushback.
like, okay, maybe, But she's a beautiful woman. Love the outfit. Love the shoes, girl. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Definitely.
All right, and now is he someone that is your type?
No.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so why'd you have your balloon
I
unpopped?
just wanted to see what he was talking about.
Bullshit. 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 Then I tell you, fellas, it's always a freaking it's a format, man. It's a type. It's a procedure. You did get they balloon pop. Now they want to come back with something that's not complimentary. He gives you a compliment. Fellas, you need to stop giving these women compliments just because you pop their balloon, because at the end of the day, they don't feel the same way you do. So when they return and say, oh, well, he's not my type. You had the balloon in your hand, bro. You showed no signs of popping it. But since you didn't make the final cut, now you want to goddamn disrespect him.
Yeah.
What's up?
And what makes him not your type?
Are you a smoker?
No. Well, weed?
Are-
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker. for
420
me.
friendly. Yes.
Got it. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Still beautiful though. Thank you.
Okay, and now why did we end up popping her balloon?
So when I asked her the question, she didn't really look like she was too interested in me, but I could have been wrong. I maybe should have asked her, but done.
Be spot on or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
I
why did you have
appreciate
balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear more about him. I love that he's very well spoken. I love his energy. Just a gentleman. But yeah, I would say
Appreciate it.
just the jewelry may be too flashy and other stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm outside.
And then why did we end up popping her balloon?
Well, I know she wasn't interested in me. When I looked at you in your eyes, you just like completely like turned away. You were not interested. Or at least this is what I thought.
Okay.
But you're a very beautiful woman. I love your outfit. You have amazing, and
Thank
the
you.
shoes are looking good, girl. You
Thank
look really
you.
good.
You look good as well.
All right.
So is he someone that is your type?
No, not usually. No.
Okay.
What
I ain't
makes him
nobody's
not really
type.
your type?
Now, if you didn't hear the other balloons popping just based off him telling her that it seemed like she wasn't interested in him, which wasn't disrespectful or demeaning or any of that shit, right? But the other two females, they're learning the process. You know what I'm saying? They're learning how to play MFing games. You know, the dude is believing that he has two of the women at the end. They probably talked in between. They say, hey, we're going to keep all balloons to the end and just, wait till, somebody say something that's not, disrespectful at all. And then they're going to pop their balloons just to be the last ones to do it. It was no reason what they had. He just say, "Oh, it looked like she wasn't interested in me," and then they pop their balloons.
I don't know. I'm trying not to just go from the surface, and so I was trying to give it some time. I didn't want to think it's rude to just pop off rip before you get to kind of know a person a little bit, but just not my usual type and a little over accessorized for my liking. But other than that, you're good.
No problem. No problem. No
Thank
problem.
you. All right, why did we end up popping our balloon?
The reason why I popped, and I want to say so, I am here to find something different, someone different. So I was trying to kind of, not pick my type. But I think you're very sweet. The 420 thing kind of, plays back in my mind. So I'm anti everything. I mean, I do drink and stuff like that, but I'm not a lot, but I just feel like
She anti everything, but she does drink. So for me, meeting you for the first time, I don't know the quantity for which you drink, nor do I know the type that you drink. That is a huge question because, if you're telling me you drinking some barefoot freaking Moscato, I say, barefoot, you can get 5 barefoots for $3. You know what I'm saying? 15. Yeah, I'm talking about 15 feet barefoot, freaking Moscato. It's not that bad, if you're drinking the whole bottle in one night, okay. But we don't know what she's drinking. We don't know if she's on the clear. We don't know if she's on the Dookie Brown. But what I'm saying is, these women have to understand they're here for a reason. You have some flaws about you too. And she's trying to go and give you a whole timeline of what she came down here for, what her original itinerary was supposed to be, and that she thought she was going to come down. No, you want to be on TV. You want to be famous. That's why y'all came down here. Some of y'all ain't coming down here to look for no man.
we probably, in the end, probably wouldn't hit it off very well.
Huh.
Yeah.
What would make you say that again? Just because of the smoking?
No, I mean, just like the vibe.
Just make up some stuff.
I just
make
I
up
think
some
like
stuff.
as far as like attraction, like I think that I think that you're an attractive guy. I do. But the accessories kind of like, I'm hot. You not hot?
Yeah.
The sweater? Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
Okay, here we go with the shots, right? Listen, I have to say this because I'm a man at the end of the day. I have to say this. I'm being as freaking, open-minded as possible. I wear a turtleneck to a meeting that's indoors. I indoors. Literally, I indoors. I'm indoors, right? And I have a turtleneck on. I have, 2 pieces of jewelry. What does that say? I am basically 2 pieces or 3 items that I have on that can be removed and switched out is bothering you. You're pretty much saying just because a nigga got on a turtleneck and 2 pieces of jewelry, aren't you hot? Because look at me. Look at me. I'm wearing a dress that shows damn near my entire cleavage set, right? With the tattoo. And she's asking, hey, are you hot? Because I want to be the next Marilyn Monroe. You know what I'm saying? Take me a photo shoot right now. I'm like, you must be out your motherfucking mind trying to tell me about what I got on. And you leaving nothing to the freaking what? Nothing to the imagination. I want some imagination. I want to be able to think, let me lust for something, not just because you got your whole shit out. That's the wrong dress. Man, come on.
I was like,
I went to a wedding straight before here.
Like,
So.
I almost passed out.
Yeah, I had to go to a wedding.
But
Yeah.
I just don't want you to feel like, I don't like you because, you know, that's not the energy that I'm trying to give. It's just, I want someone that when I see them, I'm like, I want you.
I understand that.
You know,
I
want
understand
you.
that completely.
She said that about another guy. About when I have a man, I want him to be all about me. I want him to be crazy for me and all that. So if it's all about the man and the level of intimacy or affection that he has towards you, why haven't you been able to keep a motherfucker then? That's all I'm saying. Where they at? Because regardless of the dress you got on, you ain't been able to keep them. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you got house slippers on. Man, you're telling this man he looks hot. Like, what do you think gonna happen if you and him ever get into it and y'all get close to each other? Is it gonna be cold? Do you want to goddamn make love on a bed of ice? Oh, you ain't hot? You ain't outside? This man can go and say, okay, if you want to go out somewhere, I can go change this shirt. I'm gonna keep my jewelry on though. If you say, nah, that's okay, then you petty, man. Let her be. Kick rocks.
Definitely entitled to what you want, 100%.
All right, and why did we pop our balloon?
I popped because you were just like talking to the other ladies about how no one seems interested in you, or like the ladies that pop like weren't really interested.
Okay.
So you gotta like be a little more confident.
Well, the thing, so I have a sense of humor. I'm goofy. So I didn't mean it in a literal sense. Like I was just saying, oh, you know.
Oh my
I
God,
respect
man.
that. Yeah.
She popped her balloon because he said nobody's interested and she wants him to have confidence, but the man's had confidence ever since he's been in the room. But yet one lady had an issue, Janae. She said, oh, I can get loud. I want to be the loudest in the room. I can't have you being loud with me. We can't be loud together. You know what I'm saying? There always got to be a leader and a follower. And right now, I want to toot my horn in front while you play the back. Okay? I mean, come on, man. Make up your mind. Like, what do y'all want?
I don't like non-confidence either, but I'm top tier confidence. Like, so, but I appreciate that. You look good.
Thank you.
You look really good. You look really good.
All right, well.
So it's over.
Yeah?
Wait a minute.
Reggie, don't do it, brother. Don't act like you're desperate. The females said they didn't want you. Don't do it, brother. I told you. I was just warning everybody in the chat there, Reggie. I said, man, when dudes come in here all black, something weird's gonna happen. You about to do what no other dude has done in this freaking Pop the Balloon right now. You about to beg. You about to bring out your inner Keith Sweat, because that nigga had one of the most prominent videos where he was in all black too. And I want I need and gave it to me one more time.
Wait a minute.
I told y'all.
Wait a minute.
Y'all think I just be bullshitting. I told you some weird shit was gonna happen with this dude.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So I would love to take you out.
I don't think she's having it.
You not having it?
I'm gonna keep it popped.
You gonna keep it up? Okay. Not a problem.
What I tell you, fellas, did I not pick this cat out? I haven't watched this. Is the first time I'm watching this part. You know, outside the first time I was watching them for the first time. I knew it, y'all. This dude could not accept the fact that he crashed out. No one wanted it. He left up out there with nothing. And then you turn around and try to get someone who is not voluntarily picking up their balloon and ask them out on a date. I guess the rules are made to be broken.
All right, well, that is all the balloons
All right.
popped. So we do
It was
thank
nice
you so
meeting
much
you,
for coming
ladies.
on.
All right, have a great one. Have a
Let's give
great
it up for him. James walking off of my mic. Come back with a mic.
Rooms loads a complete serving of fruits.
Bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Christian.
Christian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40, and what do you do?
I work in renewable energy, residential sales. I'm also a community organizer, activist, and just love life.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
I travel a lot, just came back from France. My mom was born in Paris. Love soccer, basketball, love playing Scrabble.
Okay.
I'm an avid writer, poet, just a Renaissance man.
All right. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I travel a lot.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Christian. Love soccer, basketball, traveling. I hope you have your passport. If you like artistic endeavors and community.
Christian. Hey, y'all. Christian is coming in there saying, I'm a Renaissance man. I'm one of the most important men you never met. I hope you got your passports, goddammit. He letting them know. He's letting them know, man. I'm an artistic type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Man, dude, you could tell right off the back, this dude, either you care or you don't care. Either way, I'm going to do what I got to do, and it's going to be something different than what you ever experienced in life. I'm just trying to give you an opportunity to come through this door. That's it. I'm going to be all right. That dude coming here talking, ain't nobody pop their balloon. But I guarantee he don't take no shit. Look at the fit. Dude came to this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting how the women treat someone who they ain't gonna be able to run no game on. You're not gonna be able to run no game on this dude.
Community building, that'd be amazing as well.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
I don't smoke.
Pop? Any pop? Ain't no popping? Damn.
Children.
Hey, nobody pop their balloon. He said he don't smoke. That's a deal breaker, smoking. None of them pop their balloon. Them girls standing upright. Like I got it. Just look like we about to graduate at Marine Corps boot camp. Them on that position of attention. 10. Report.
As long as you have 2 or less with.
Okay. That's
You know what? I'll bring it up to 3. Maybe some can get the balloons back. You know. If.
Okay, so 3. You're sure? 3?
3.
3 or less.
3 or
Okay.
less.
Oh. So, do we want anyone that doesn't want their balloon? But okay, yep, she does.
Hey, Christian, the ones that's holding her hand out. Hey, I don't know what you do. You say you've been all around the world. If you have some freaking falcons, some peregrine falcons or something like that, they need to fly down and goddamn grab her balloon and keep it moving. For real, I don't want you wasting your time by taking her on a trip and she damn near get you arrested in Dubai because y'all arguing in the middle of the street. Don't do it, brother, because you seem like you would go to Dubai next week and she'll be up there trying to goddamn, say, hey, I want you to buy me one of these sports cars and have it shipped back over there to the States, saying for me. Prove your love to me.
Deal breakers. Yeah, I mentioned smoking and I mean, just be authentic. It's the highest vibrating energy. So being authentic is also important.
Okay. All right. So we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see what's going on. Let's start over here. Okay, your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm 39. I pop because, for one, it's a type thing. The hair, like a little bit of hair up there. And then like you at first, I have 2 children, a daughter and a son. But initially, like you were like 2 and then you upped it because the balloons popped. So that's why.
I just always tell somebody, especially my sons, I say it don't matter how big the bubble is in the back. That doesn't keep a relationship together because with what you have and, according to, how you attracted that person, was it based off, how you felt? That doesn't keep relationships together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might get with somebody, have a baby. The 9 months of holding the baby changes a woman, period. So she can be up here looking all fine and everything, but you never knew. You don't know what happened during the rest of the process. So he's going to have to figure it out. Let's see where Christian at with his game.
I understand. I just want to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot. So
I understand.
Okay. And now is Mrs. someone that's your type?
She looks beautiful.
Thank you. All right. And then we did get one more down here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm 37. So I popped my balloon. Like, I don't like a person that like changes their mind in the moment. Like, if you stand on business. And then religion. I believe there is a God. I'm not a super religious person. That's one of those complicated things. I don't judge anybody, but I don't want somebody to judge me based off if I'm religious or not. You know, you said you're a Christian.
I was referring to my name. My name is Christian. So I was this
See what I'm talking about? Miss Angry Bird. See what I'm talking about? You always got to have some type of conflict. You know what I'm saying? You always look for some type of conflict with a man. Like, I don't even know if you even here for a man. Seriously. What you might need is a goddamn black robot. Because everything a man that steps in front of you is something wrong. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm going to be honest. She probably popped her balloon real talk because she knows this man is not going to walk behind her. This man is not going to walk behind her. This man say he's a Renaissance man. He's not walking behind you.
You know.
My apologies. I thought you said
funny. Like, my name is Christian.
Oh.
My name is Christian. My first name.
Okay, well then we'll go back. We'll remove the Christian mingles. If we won't do that, we'll just go off. I like a person. If you say that 1 or 2 kids, stand on business, and that's just that you're very good looking. You know, I like the fact that you have a lot going on for yourself. It's just I need you to stand on business because me, I'll challenge it.
I love children.
Yeah, we know. That's what linebackers do.
Some answers we have to give, but at the end of the day, I get your point.
Do you feel like the first answer you give is always what it is? Because some people say that what you say first is what you
I
stand.
mean, 1, 2, 3. I'm one of 13 children, so. You
Okay.
see? So there's a context.
You got a big family.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a big family, and believe me, out of 13, they're gonna have a vote to get you up out of there. So it's very good that you popped that balloon because you knew him. No, his mom didn't raise him to walk behind no woman. I tell you that he ain't walking behind no woman. So everybody can give you the compliments and you can see where everybody's at. No, that man understand where he at. That's why he sound and move the way he do.
Okay, thank you. And we did get a pop balloon back here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, my name is Davinia, and I'm 41. I popped because he said no children, no more than 2 children.
Yes.
You said 3, but by that
After.
time I had already popped. So, granted, 2 of my children are adults, but
Beautiful.
I mean, I want you to want what you want, you know. So
That's just petty. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, the man said 2 kids, and you want to pop and you have grown adults. So your kids is not going to be in the space if you and him are there. Only your youngest, who however old they are. But you know that's kind of being seriously petty, and I think they're using that kid thing as a front because this dude is not going to be the one that they push over. Period. He's not going to do that.
that was why. But other than that, you're handsome. You have a beautiful smile. Love your complexion. Love the adventure in you, and you like to give back and help in the community. But I just want you to want what you want. So that's it.
Noted. Thank you.
And now is Davinia someone?
Hey y'all, he said noted. That's what I'm talking about. I had a bad habit of saying that in the military. I wasn't much of a conversationalist in the military. I used to say noted all the time. And they say, God dang, carry on the conversation. And then, you know, the same way I speak to y'all, I used to speak that way, but only when it was required. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't give people free conversation. I always used to say noted. It took me a long time to get rid of noted. Noted is a quick shot. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick shot. It's like a Scud missile, like a miniature Scud missile, just to get people away, you know, and let them know I don't want to hear you carry on the rest of the conversation. Noted. Okay, noted.
Well, that's your type?
You have a great lineup, beautiful black woman.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you, Christian.
No problem.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, Christian, I'm gonna have you ask these ladies a question just to kind of help you narrow it down, see who's more of your match.
If you need a oop there, Christian, you need any assistance? Yeah, I can tell you. 1 or 2. She's probably gonna tell you to just, pop 1. But let's see what choice he make, y'all.
So my first question, I believe that longevity in a relationship requires emotional intelligence. How do you define emotional intelligence?
Let's start here. Name and age, and how do you define emotional intelligence?
Hi, I'm Tracy and I'm 37. Emotional intelligence is just being aware of your partner, their triggers, being able to cope with your partner, deal with hard times, being able to uplift your partner and vice versa. So you should be able to encourage your woman and your woman should be able to encourage her man on every aspect of the relationship. So I believe emotional intelligence is just the building blocks of the foundation of the happiness that you bring into the relationship and just being aware of each other.
Great answer.
Let's go to our next lady.
Yeah, anyway, no comment.
Name and age, and how do you define emotional intelligence?
Shay, and I'm 37. Emotional intelligence, communication with my partner. And, sometimes, for example, if we're having a disagreement, an argument, just knowing how to talk to each other, if that looks like giving each other space for a couple of hours or whatever that may look like, but knowing that we can respect each other in that space, but just communicating, being very transparent and loving to one another. Being able to have those challenging conversations at all times.
I would say this, fellas, transparency is a word that pretty much if you insert it into a dialogue, especially when you meet a woman for the first time and you're trying to establish, certain understanding, certain boundaries, certain type of understandings about one another. You know what I'm saying? Transparency, it sounds good, but it's quite difficult to actively keep it around to the point where it's effective, man. It's very difficult.
Emotional intelligence.
Answers.
Thank you. All right, your name and age, and how do you define emotional intelligence?
Hi, my name is Janae. I'm 34. I'm really big on energy. So if I can sense that something's off or maybe you come home, you've had a bad day, I think communication is key. And we just work it out, just try to figure out how we can do it. I love to travel, so I say, hey, babe, let's take a flight. But
Okay. Hey, babe, let's take a flight. But while on this flight, you say we going where again? We going to the Caribbean? You're not going to get any of this. It don't matter if I'm coming out the water and I have on, a sunset orange 2-piece bathing suit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking super sexy. I'm practicing celibacy. Did I tell you that before you took me over here? Well, you know now. So I'm just letting you know when we get back to the cabana, don't be trying to hop on me and start nothing, because we're practicing celibacy. Yeah. That's the key word of the day, fellas, celibacy. It don't matter if you took me on this trip or not. You know what I'm saying? You didn't fly me out. You walked me out. Okay? So it's a difference. If you would have flown me out, then we might have been talking about a little bit more effort. But I sat here the whole time with you on the plane and I had to deal with your conversation. So I'm a little bit stressed. So you still ain't getting none. Man, please.
other than that, communication.
Amazing answer.
Name and age, and how do you define emotional intelligence?
Venusian, 39. I would define that as, being able to read each other, the vibe, the energy, and having that open dialogue. How you feeling? Like, let's take a vibe check. That's how I would define it. Understanding one another's needs before anything else. So that's how I would.
Amazing answers. You ladies are emotionally intelligent, I see.
Okay, so Christian, I am gonna have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
2 balloons based off of what you've seen, what you've heard, all that good stuff. So there you go.
2.
2 of them. Yeah.
Okay.
So pop those 2 first, and then I'll ask you why you ended up popping.
I think what Shay is not getting, because her wig is kind of
I feel the pain.
Jacked up, and the dress she got on makes her look like she's
Can I ask
headed to
one
the
question
prom, the
or
adult
just-
prom or
after
something.
this one? Okay.
She's a nice
All right.
woman, though. I like her.
All right.
Is he gonna
Okay,
skip
pop
past
one
Shay?
more.
Is he gonna skip past Shay? Nope. It's the dress.
Have you stay right here.
It's the dress
So
and the
you did have
plain
your balloon
wig.
unpop for Christian. Why?
I thought that Christian was very well dressed. He came out very confident, and I loved his answers. He likes to travel. He's from a very big family. I come from a family of 12 siblings myself.
Dang.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a
Now,
call
wait a minute,
there.
popping her
Give me a
balloon.
call, Shay.
Definitely
saying?
height. I know it's.
I got benefits.
Usually, women look at height when it comes to men. The height.
Look at her
But
posture.
answers-
Great
both of the
posture.
answers were incredibly.
Hand across your
point.
front.
So
You
she's
got
too
good
short
posture.
for you, or
Yes.
oh, okay.
She's been standing up there like she's
All right, thank
understanding.
you. And then you did pops. So first, why did you have your balloon
I'd be
unpop for
glad
him?
when this episode is over
I
because
liked his attire.
Oh, girl,
it
arms
was
are
very
bigger than
mature. Kind of my type in attire and the men that I normally go for. And I liked his accent, but other than that, nothing really in particular. Yeah.
All right, and this
you're just an angry bird. Real talk, you an orange angry bird. That's what she is, man. She's an orange angry bird. There's nothing wrong with how that man is dressed and how he's talking. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you really want to just settle down to be accepting. You know, you say you want your man to be crazy about you, but goddamn, you're gonna drive him crazy fucking with you.
so why did we end up popping hers?
Great answer. Beautiful. It's a tough selection. I mean, it's tough, and you obliged me to pop 2 balloons. I think I'm gonna blame you. Honestly, I'm blaming you.
It's okay.
Okay. All right, thank you. So I know you said you had another question that you wanted to ask the ladies. I'm gonna have you ask these 2 ladies.
Yes. I mentioned I'm a community organizer, and I mean it. In New York, I live in New York. I'm from the Republic of Chad, a former French colony. So in Chad, we speak French, Arabic. I learned English here when I was
I
16.
know exactly where it's at.
So 24 in New York, and
Dude, smart.
I have an aspiration to one day become, when I turn 50, the mayor of New York. So how do you see yourself in that light? Politically, or just that light? We won't be Jay-Z and Beyonce, but that light.
Okay, let's go down over there. All right, if you want to just go ahead and answer his question.
I love that what you do for the community. As far as becoming a mayor, that's amazing. I see you doing that. I love to help the community. I'm into fitness coaching on the side. So I could see me definitely in that lifestyle.
Girl, you are looking at the exposure. Janae, that's your name, right? I've had a grand time getting to know a little bit more about you each and every time you was in front of a man. I really did. Like, you know what I'm saying? You seem to be extremely upbeat and, volunteering to be with a person like this because it seems like he has such a broad scope in what he wants to do in life. And that's a lot for you to deal with because for Janae, she hasn't been in a situation like this before. You know what I'm saying? She may be looking to change her life. She may look at it like this would be a good setting for her 3 kids. Seriously, I don't know what her workout outfit is, but she's in shape. I don't know how deep her brand is, We Fit, but she probably see this man as somebody who can possibly, line her up with the individuals to brand her We Fit. For real. You know what I'm saying? If she don't run them off.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The American dream doesn't require a college degree.
The American dream don't require our college degree. That's what they said. The American dream, you're right, it doesn't require our college degree. You got that right. Because most of the people that go to college and have a degree, they don't even use it.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Okay.
That's tough. And then people get to doing research about you and digging into your business.
Yeah, and find out you crazy.
No,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I want to be in the spotlight like that.
Yeah, she don't want to be in the spotlight because it's some happy hours that she done tore the place up, and her picture probably up there, and they say, "Hey, not allowed on the premises." Seriously.
Okay.
That's tough.
That's why that's the question, you know, like
Yeah.
transparency.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that something that is a deal breaker for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pop my.
All right. So you did have your balloon unpop for him for quite some time. Why so?
I really wanted to hear his story and get to a feeling for him because I believe in giving everybody a fair shot and
Yeah.
chance. So, but yeah. And then if you live in New York, it's quite a ways.
Yeah. Okay. So we do have our one lady left here. Any questions for you for him?
How do you feel about celibacy?
So even though my name is Christian, I chose to go to a Christian college, Pensacola Christian College, you know, when everybody was going to FSU and having fun. I went to an extremely strict, I mean, the strictest Christian colleges, you know, at 18. So, and it was an intentional decision. You know, my faith. How do I feel about it? I think it's an amazing thing to do in the name of discipline. These days, in the name of instant gratification, sex is such a trivial thing. It shouldn't, you know, sex.
Yeah, Christian, it is trivial. You know, most of the time we play these board games, right? Even though the board lady has left, she was chosen. You know what I'm saying? She was chosen on a Thursday. This one right here, yeah, she's been a part of the multiple choice trivial. You know, she has 3 kids, brother. You know what I'm saying? She's part of the multiple choice. She has been a part of the sexual trivial. You know what I'm saying? Space that you're talking about.
Sharing your energy with somebody else should be sacred. So
Yeah.
it's an amazing thing.
Okay. I like that answer. You are in New York. That is quite a ways. I live here in Tucson.
Yes.
But I'm currently in school for fashion design, and
Amazing.
I want to eventually go to Paris or New York
Okay.
to get my bachelor's. But I do have a question about the kids.
Yes.
Are you sure? How do you feel about 3 kids? I have 3 kids.
Sure. I mean, I used to play soccer professionally, semi-professionally. At the age of 6, my father put us in a basketball school. So these are the things that I could bring. If you have son or daughters, teach them some soccer. I mean, I'm fine with you having 3 kids. The distance, I travel a lot. I was in France. My mother was born in Paris. I have plenty of family in France. Before that, I was in Mexico City.
So you're close.
Travel a lot.
Yeah, I didn't
used
think a long distance would be an issue for
Okay,
you.
it won't be.
Yeah.
But the children won't. I mean, how? If I have a question to ask, the age group and
Yeah, because that was my next question is 17, 12, and 7. And I have 2 boys are the 2 oldest, and my youngest is a girl. So it's like,
Well, what we do understand, per the traditional American way, that you should also have an understanding and complete the paperwork for, is that the 17-year-old he should be finding his way out. If not, you know, you can't kick these kids out into traffic this damn time. It depending, but at least he's at a point right now. He's about to graduate, and then you know you have some middle school and another high school for the 12-year-old. For you know he'll be out too. So it's not too difficult. It's not too difficult.
how do you see yourself when it comes to like teaching the children? Because I think it's a village. We raise these kids with a village. So it's like you don't have.
Oh, what she's trying to say there, Christian, is that she sees what you're about. You seem like you have a such a distinguished structure about you. You have discipline, and she would want you to assume the role of teaching them kids that she has at home at her dwelling. Now, we don't know what their GPA is. You seem like you come from a family, and you say you went to one of the toughest freaking Christian schools out there. They're Christian. When you get home, I don't know if they allowed you to cuss, use vulgarity or drop obscenities or aspersions. But when you get back and you meet them kids, you might be challenging your faith a little bit, because she's looking for somebody to raise them and teach them a different language to become a Renaissance kid. You know what I'm saying? She wants her kids to do something that she never would have thought would happen due to, the fathers disappearing out their life. She has a constant search, man, for a father to be in their life. And you're telling her, hey, I have games. I play soccer growing up. So much so I can introduce them to. Yes. Plenty extracurricular activities.
To be dad, but hey, if we life partners, where do you see yourself with my children?
I'm glad I mentioned I'm one of 13 villages. It's very African. I don't think Africans are scared of villages, but like your sons, I see me becoming the best friend, mentor. I'm pretty good in soccer, pretty good in basketball. Maybe they could teach me some American football.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
And I'm a writer. I mean, I feel like I have a package to be an incredible, I don't like to step that name, but
I know.
an incredible life partner, like you said.
Influencer, yeah. Role model.
Yes.
I love the poetry too, so.
All right, well, I'm gonna have you come on up. Let's head on over here. Oh, let's go. Okay, so I just have one final.
See, I've been waiting for Janae to take that stroll, because she is a very prepossessing woman. She got height on her. She has some 3-inch heels on. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I know, not to get off topic, because this is the last one I'm doing. This is it. I'm gonna do this again. It's very entertaining. Hopefully those who tuned in thought it was too. But check this out though. I was waiting for her to trot over so I can see. So one thing about people who's in the fitness community, they get a lot of traction. Some of the worst, look, hear me out on this, because I know some of the worst relationships you can have is in the fitness community. Because when you have females who are in there working out and they look attractive like her, she gets a lot of attention. And some of these women have, and the men personal trainers too, they have relationships with people in the gym. And then those relationships don't go well. They break up and you got to deal with that people, in the gym over and over and over again. So I want to know if she's actually been through a whirlwind of individuals at the gym, guys at the gym being her baby father or whatever. I don't know, because she definitely got a nice body, and I don't know, what's her strong points when she's at the gym. What does she teach? Does she do aerobics? Personal training, strictly, some type of CrossFit, because you do have that. Powerlifting, I don't know, because she's well put together and seems like she haven't got any surgery. I don't know where the legs look like or anything, but she's a nicely well put together, packaged woman, and it seems like she's worked on that. But there have been several men who got to know her that laid down, and she's willingly got pregnant. This dude needs to understand that he's a Renaissance man, and he will be the fourth. That's all I'm going to say, brother. You will be the fourth, because she sees a lot in you. You have a big family, and she feels like you would never abandon her child. So for her to keep her balloon, and you all might potentially go out on a date, you might want to be celibate, goddammit.
No question. If you guys are all good. I'm good. Okay, so is it going to be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Oui.
Oh, He said,
Search for
impressed,
yes.
we got a match.
That's the first time I seen her naturally smile like she was happy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're not going to be able to get mad and loud with these Africans. It's not going to work. Now, this man may be able to change her life around. Who knows? Or they might go viral in video for having the worst crash out session ever once they left the scene. But I don't know. I don't know how she can be who she is with the other cats and talk about she's loud and this, that, and the other, and then go out with a dude like this. This dude look like he has his shit together. And while he's trying to write, he's not going to be sitting up there entertaining your ass because you want to argue. You know what I'm saying? Asking why he didn't eat all the pork chop.
I'll take this mic and you guys can go on up. Oh!
The key to great skin is exfoliating and moisturizing. Old Spice gives me both.
Go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Darnell,
And how old are you?
42.
42. And what do you do?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Okay, very cool. What are some things I can do for fun?
Work.
People, that is it for me. I want to give a big shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. Hey, hopefully some of you all learned or picked up anything you wanted to about these freaking, relationship, what's going on with the current dating scene. Yes, it's tough, bro. It's tough. Either way you look at it, it's very, very different from when I grew up. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna keep at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give my input. I'm gonna try to stick with it. There are people that ask me to do reactions on certain things outside of boxing, and I'm gonna try to be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do it if I want. But when it comes to women, though, I have to do it with a sense of limiting the amount of it being what I think. I want to speak about the guy and the women that's there. Shout out to Swat Jones on deck, man. I see everybody on deck. Aaron Parker, MD Mills, Tyrese, Town Biz on deck. Shout out to ILTBA boxing talk on deck, man. Salute to you. Definitely check him out. Great interview with TSB. You know what I'm saying? Today with Kamel Moulton. DJ Rush on deck. I would pick her out if everyone he just seen always grave conflict and create the girl in orange. The cowboy dress girl probably definitely has an OnlyFans. Yeah, she fine now. She fine. I ain't gonna lie. She fine. That girl is super fine. Real talk. That girl is fine. But a fine girl is not always the right girl. Seriously. Fine girl ain't always the right girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? What else has to be a package with her being fine is her personality. To me, her personality has to pretty much either equal or level above her freaking aesthetics. Because that's what I'm going to have to deal with on a regular basis. I want conversation without retaliation. That's all. Shout out to Deion Washington in the building. What's good? What's good, Deion? It's rough out here, bro. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, right? It's rough out there, man. It's hard out there for a pimp. It's hard out there for a pimp, man. The pimps can't even pimp no more so hard. These women, they up there thinking they have it all figured out. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure. Enjoy y'all Friday. You know what I'm saying? For those of you that's going to be getting up for work in about 6 or 7 hours, be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Always keep God first. Support the channel. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.